Oh yes, it has begun. We've up. Thank you so much. Starting the show off with 53 bits out of nowhere, like an RKO. What is going on, everybody? It is Monday night. Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Oh, they're all standing there for Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson. Tonight we pay homage to the man who had unbridled passion, brought us immense joy, and who was a mentor to so many of us. Please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the traditional 10-bell salute.
Dang, man. I told you, Vince. Vince really, really cared about
You
him.
think you know me?
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh my goodness.
On this day, I see clearly.
Oh yes. Dude, Mo and We Rupt starting the broadcast off with a lot of love. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support, guys. Dang. 200 bits? Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Panda first, boo. Why is that boo? Somebody's got to be first. I told you I'd find you. I told you guys I would find you. Oh yeah, the ThunderDome. They sent me a invitation, but they told me that I can't accept it until like an hour from now. So weird. I guess they got a slot cut out for me. What is up? Thank you for the host as well. What do we got tonight? We got Sheamus and Drew McIntyre taking on it's a 3-on-2 handicap match. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus Miz, Morrison, and AJ Styles with that almost guy at ringside. I take your spot, Gritty. Nope. I'm using my spot. Wait, whose intro is this? Oh, Randy. Wow, look at the ThunderDome. Oh, they actually showed a little bit more of the ThunderDome. Is this the last episode that's going to be at this particular venue? The last episode of Raw? They're switching over to that other arena soon. I don't know when, but Randy's here.
1 week from Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Oh, yeah.
Tables, ladders, and chairs pay-per-view event. Randy Orton will
This
go
the last one?
on
Okay.
with the Fiend,
Yep,
and
here's
that is
RKO,
unbelievable.
Mister.
Last week's
Mr. RKO.
Randy Orton
What is up, everybody? I see Mo in the house.
One weakness, Alexa's list. Yes, and
Hang on. I see Mo in the house. I see Big Red in the house. I see a Wee Raptor. I like that. That's pretty cool. I see Wee Rupt in the house. I see Panda in both houses. I see Mo in both houses. I see Lucas is here. He's asking me to do something that would get me banned off of YouTube. Michael is here. What's up, Michael? I also see King Spade. Who else do I see? Did I say Big Red? If I didn't say Big Red, I'm going to say Big Red 3 times. Big Red, Big Red, Big Red. Maybe he'll appear out of thin air, out of my mirror. I see Ringmaster in the place. Ringmaster in the place to be, and he's got what it takes to rock the ring, right? Yeah. Still, watch what you say to him, punk, because he got what it takes to make the whole place jump. And we got Snipes. Do not forget, we got the sniper on the roof. Grassy Knoll, Mr. Grassy Knoll. We got. I shouldn't say that. That's not a good thing. It's messed up, actually. No, he's not Grassy Knoll. He's on the roof though. And Empire. He brought the whole Empire with him. And Madness is here too. What's up, Madness? Marcus is here too. Mr. 6 months. He just hit 6 months subscribing. Dude, Madness, Marcus. What is up, man? Did I miss anybody? Let me see. I think I missed somebody. Oh, Empire's in both houses too. Oh, they're showing a recap of what Randy did to Bray Wyatt.
Vulnerability was.
Yeah.
And I found that vulnerability.
I like that.
And I burned it to the ground.
I burned it down. You guys see a brand new addition to the stream right here.
Find
Jeff Keighley emailed me.
The Fiend's vulnerability. And you know what? It looks like I have.
Is that what the voices in your head are telling you, Randy? Or are they telling you lies?
Yeah, Jeff Keighley, he emailed me and he gave me a bunch of stuff to use for the stream. He gave me a specific permission to co-stream the Game Awards and everything. And it was actually an email from him. I was like, what? What is this? Thank you, dude.
See what I mean?
So he gave me this official banner and everything. It says official co-streamer. I could make it a little bigger to show you what it looks like. I was just like, what is going on here? Here, I'll show you. See, look, it says official co-streamer. I did not Photoshop that. That's what he gave me.
You know what?
Official co-streamer. Okay, for the rest of the stream, it's going to look like this, guys.
It looks like I have.
There you go.
Who's laughing now?
That's how the stream's going to look for the rest of the stream. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. But that is extra cool to me. It's big enough. There you go. Yeah, we don't have to see Gritty. Yep, Thursday.
Any ordinary man would tremble at the mere thought
Yeah, the Slammy Awards are coming back
of
too.
facing the Fiend. But I am no ordinary man. I smashed my moral compass years ago, and there is no boundary that I will not cross. And unlike the Fiend, I don't need to wear a mask to let the darkness out, to let the darkness show for the world to see.
Love your
And
hat,
when
Gritty. Thanks, man.
the time comes,
One of the
When
members of Team Gritty sent me this
my time
from Hawaii.
comes, I am going to stare the devil right in the eyes and let him know that the most evil son of a bitch on planet Earth has come home. But in the meantime, I'll be knocking on that funhouse door, waiting
For you to let me
and
in?
wondering
If you'll
just
let me in?
exactly who is going to let me in.
Ooh. Is he gonna run back there? He's gonna run back there. Uh-oh. Bray's wearing a brown sweater today.
It's so nice of you to join me here tonight.
He's on the Titantron.
And Alexa would have been here too, but since you were so mean towards her last week, you're just gonna have to settle for little old me.
I'm the last person you'd want to play games with, Bray.
Hold on. Did you just say game?
What? Let's get Randy.
Welcome to another edition
What
of
is
the
going on?
Firefly's favorite game show. Let's get Randy.
Let's get Randy. It's a game show, and they all the puppets have buzzers.
Let's show our wonderful contestants what they'll be competing for tonight. A brand new crucifix.
Meticulously crafted from wood, straight from the tree of knowledge, and forged by St. Louis's most skilled shaman of the dark arts, the crucifix was wielded by Randy Orton in an attempt to destroy the heart of Sister Abigail. But wait, there's more. What's that
There's
smell?
more.
Why, that's the rotting carcass of Friendship
Oh,
Frog,
Friendship
of course.
Frog. Oh.
This perfect addition to any home and circle of hell. These collector's items are
Flexing
valued
on all of it.
$49.95.
How Bray Wyatt only looked muscular with a muscular shirt on.
How should Randy Orton be punished? at
Rest in peace, Friendship
TLC?
Frog. It's unfortunate.
Mercy, you're up first. They say you are what you eat. And Mercy, you are incorrect. Huskus the pig boy.
Saw his feet the shot and take him to an endless buffet.
Judges, just leave me the alone. Oh, judges say that is also incorrect.
Aw.
Sorry, Huskus.
Randy is unfazed by this.
Ramblin' Rabbit.
I know, man. Maybe you should sit down with Randy and calmly discuss your feelings.
Calmly discuss their feelings.
Seriously, why would you say something like that? It's revolting. You're
Revolting.
sick. I'm sorry, but none of my contestants are correct. But unfortunately for you, Randy Orton, he always has the right answer.
Oh my goodness. What is the right answer? Kill everybody? Kill everybody. Oh man. Don't kill everybody. Oh, the big dog. The big dog is here. Dude, the big dog. Thank you for subscribing. Who's the heel out of these two? Randy's the heel out of these two.
And I'll play games. Guess what? I want a match tonight, but not with the Fiend. I'll see him at TLC tonight. I want to face you. I want a match with you.
Oh.
With Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt?
Me? That's right.
He wants to have a match with Bray Wyatt.
I accept.
He accepts. Bye. See you later.
Why just accepted?
Dang. And Randy's just waving to him as well. Oh, man. Legion, what's going on? Bray versus Randy. We're going to see it tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, I think Randy would be the heel here. Bray's just minding his own business. Randy's the one who's doing crazy stuff. The Fiend hasn't really done anything to him. Plus the Fiend, even if the Fiend was supposed to be the heel, he's just getting revenge for what Randy did. Randy infiltrating the Wyatt family and burning Sister Abigail. He's just getting revenge for that. So if either of them is the heel, it's Randy. Bray and the Fiend are just out for revenge. Yeah, Bray's just a good. He's just a nice, wholesome guy with some internal issues. The Fiend, I don't think the Fiend is it's like what I was saying before about like a lion. Like, is a lion a heel because it eats somebody? It's like, no, a lion just, like, it's doing what lions do. You know, that it's not trying to be evil. If you get too close and it eats you, that's what it does, dude. It's what it's built to do. It's what it's how it's survived all these years and been one of the kings of the jungle or whatever. Do lions even live in the jungle? I don't even think they live in the jungle. It's always been a weird statement to me. Oh, a lion is the king of the jungle. It's like, what? They don't live in jungles, do they? I thought they lived in, like, Serengeti, like, open fields and stuff like that. I want Edge back. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Don't set up this match. Yes, they're setting up this match. Tag Team Championships. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even think the Fiend's a bad guy. He's just doing what the Fiend does. Dang. Yup. Oh, I gotta mute that. But yeah, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, Team Shayna, is defending the tag team championships against Lana and Asuka at TLC. So I guess that means that Asuka's title will not be on the line at TLC, or maybe it will. She's fought twice in the same night before. Here comes Asuka. She got Lana with her. A Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. They really need to add more women's talent to the Raw roster and give Asuka people to fight. It's like she has nobody to fight anymore. Only people I could see her really fighting right now are Nia and Shayna. I think pretty much everybody else is fallen, or it just isn't quite there yet. We need Shirai. I don't think Shirai's coming back, man. I think Shirai's busy building up WWE Japan or something right now. After War Games, I thought the women did great at War Games. Oh yeah, dude. That was just an incredible, incredible pay-per-view. That was one of the best pay-per-views of the year right there. War Games, just front to back, side to side, top to bottom, every single direction. The wrestling on that show was just grade A, USDA certified. Incredible. I loved it. Look, the cops are coming. They're like, see, the cops are coming. It's illegal how good that was. I'm getting arrested for just watching it. War Games, oh dude, it was so good. What did you guys think? I mean, we did our ratings show last night. It got him a point. Let's check out the Battle of the Brands real quick. I'll do a quick little recap. So currently, NXT is sitting in the lead. Raw could tie it up tonight with a good show, and Raw's off to a pretty good start. We'll see what's going on with Asuka here. Impact's probably getting a point tomorrow. And then we're right back to it. We're right back to NXT and AEW, the fight on Wednesdays. So I don't foresee either of them dropping the ball. And then we got SmackDown at the end of the week. They could get two. They could tie up with Impact again. We'll have to see what's going on, but overall, it's a good start to the season here. There have been some missteps here and there. We'll see how those either confirm or deny any of these brands from winning the season. It's too early to tell. I did not watch Shockwave last week. I did not. I didn't know where to fit it in, dude. I didn't know where to put it. It was either that or Mandalorian. I chose to watch the Mandalorian. What happened to the NWA tag title? I don't know. Kenny will give Impact a point. Dude, what have I been saying for the past like couple of months about Impact? They need bigger star power, and that right there, Kenny Omega and Don Callis showing up on Impact, it's almost guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed to get a point. Because that's really all they're missing. They have good wrestling. They have some okay storylines and stuff. They have some fun, feel-good storylines. They have some darkness, and especially after last week with the with all the undead brides and stuff. So like it was so cool, but it still fell a little bit short because of that star power element that I'm talking about. And Kenny and Don Callis, they're probably going to push it over the edge there. So even without them, Impact is able to score points. By the way, it's at commercial right now, guys. Yeah, The Mandalorian. I like The Mandalorian. The music annoys me, but the show itself, it's a fun watch. That little Baby Yoda, they killed it with that. It's almost like they watched the stream and then they figured out, hey, if you have like a cute little sidekick, that's a good idea. Yeah, Dudley, we're talking about you. Who said you're cute? I said you're cute. Yeah, it's a compliment. No, I mean like you're just cute. You do like cute stuff. Oh. Dudley, that's not cute. Dudley, that's not cute. That's very not cute. Oh, my neck. Dudley, no. Question mark unmasked? No, he didn't. Did he? Oh no. That's horrible. Ah, my neck. Oh, we got some more Pat Patterson stuff.
Live on USA, inside WWE ThunderDome. Lana and the Raw Women's Champion Asuka are ready. Asuka
La 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 la.
with Shayna Baszler for the first time ever.
Forget about last night. Why did you hate you?
Oh my goodness.
And yes, Asuka's dangerous. But you're the Queen of Spades.
You're the Queen of Spades. Is a spade a shovel? That'd be a cool way of like describing her. Like she'll bury you. She's the Queen of Spades. Pat McAfee, yeah, dude. I'll admit it. When he first showed up, I was like, "What's going on here? Why is this dude here?" The guy who wore shorts with a suit jacket. Ugh. And then it became very apparent that they made a very good decision. I give props to Cameron because Cameron was down with it from the very beginning. He was hype about Pat McAfee the second he showed up. And it's like just now everybody's getting in on it, but he was down with it from the very beginning. Oh, I thought they switched her theme song for a second. Let's go. Dang, we're getting Asuka versus Shayna. This is like a dream match for me. This is one of those matches I've been wanting to see since Shayna got called up. Yeah, Cameron was down with it from the very beginning. James Storm's contract is over with NWA. I don't know. Maybe there's like a new way of negotiating contracts or something because of this crossover type stuff. Maybe he can work for both. All right, here we go. Dang, dude, what a dream match we got here.
The Baszler who's embarrassed by Lana. That's the question. I'll tell you what, I'm thrilled, Joe, to see this matchup between two great champions, champion versus champion.
Asuka versus Shayna.
For the first time ever.
And two women with
Asuka got your vote. You think Asuka's gonna win? When is TLC? Is it 2 weeks from now?
To go with it, Tom.
And Joe, to the point
Not this Sunday. I think it's the one after that. I think it's 2 weeks.
Watch out here, Asuka going for that ankle lock early.
Lana through the table, please. James Storm should have another try with WWE. What would you do with him, though?
Two very gifted submission competitors.
What would you do with him? How would you book him? Would you just make him just straight up James Storm? He just comes in here. Would you put him in NXT? Would you put him on the main roster?
Rightfully so.
Would you make him a heel? Would you make him a face? What would you do with it? What would you do with him? Shayna needs this one? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, especially after getting pinned by Lana. You gotta bounce back from that. I think Asuka could afford a loss here.
Brilliant display early on, and Asuka's got a hold of
James Storm related to Lance Storm? I don't know. I don't think so.
Now Baszler's got to get to the bottom rope to try and break up this submission. You can see Baszler eyeing the ropes. Baszler could be in serious peril here if she doesn't break out of this. Asuka cinched in around.
Oh, have him show up at. Oh, I thought you were saying have him show up at TLC. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Look at the strength of Shayna. Nice suplex. Just a backdrop suplex.
Free from the Empress.
That's uncommon strength. I mean,
Lana coming to check on Asuka.
Asuka is Asuka. She good and talented. I don't think a loss would hurt her either. Especially if there's a little bit of shenanigans to it. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Asuka gets put on the announce table by Shayna.
This match continues live here on Monday Night Raw.
Dang, didn't we just get back from commercial? Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Man, all these food commercials. That's the one thing I dislike about Monday Night Raw. Always with the food commercials. I'm always sitting here like, ooh, man, that burger looks good. You're fine. Real fine. Storm comes back, TLC. Form beer money. Oh, that'd be so fresh. Now that is a good idea. I mean, they already got Robert Roode running around like a tag team wrestler. At least they would have like a super supreme tag team on the scene. See the rhymes? Super supreme tag team on the scene. Give Street Profits somebody to fight as well. That'd be really cool, actually. Imagine Street Profits versus Beer Money. That's something I'd like to see every SmackDown for a couple weeks. I don't think James or Lance are related. Yeah, me either. I think I would have heard about that.
All Elite Scooby-Doo. Let me tell you something about my legacy. Scooby-Doo. I've been wondering, where are you?
You didn't finish that chicken commercial from last night. Yeah, I know. I had to get out of there. I was already so hungry. That game was pretty cool, though. That Valkyrie Profile game. I've never played it. I've owned it for like 6 years or something, and I never played it. That's as far as I've ever been in the game. I've only like barely booted it up just to see if it works, and that's it. Beer Money versus the Usos, yeah. That could be cool. Especially since Jimmy is he's probably all the way healed up now. They could be doing stuff like that. James Storm versus Rude would be a good rivalry too. Yeah, maybe after. If they did that after the tag team thing, like they could have them as a tag team. That would definitely help out their tag division for a while. And then maybe they break up and then they have a feud. They break up the tag team. Then they just find out they don't like each other. You think Hornswoggle should do Drew McIntyre? Oh my god, that'd be so funny. That would be so funny. This commercial is so crazy right here. My ex-girlfriend's in this commercial. With Impact, if the Good Brothers are like, all right, we got somebody even better for you to fight, and then they bring out Hornswoggle, but he comes out to Drew McIntyre's Impact theme, or Drew Galloway. He comes out with his Impact theme, and he's dressed like him. He comes out with a little sword and stuff too. That would be great. That's so funny to me. Ziggler versus Storm for the custody of Robert Roode. Oh no. You guys. Alright, here we go. Back to the match at hand.
Against one half of the women's tag team champions, Shayna Baszler, Joe, who's going after the arm of Asuka.
And this is Shayna Baszler's specialty, the meticulous disassembly of a body part. And she has gone after Asuka's arm.
1 week from Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network, it'll be Asuka and Lana challenging Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the women's tag team titles at the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view. And Baszler trying to wipe out the Raw Women's Champion tonight.
It looks like that pep talk that Nia Jax gave Baszler.
Covered by Asuka, the shoulders down, they are now, and they kick out.
Jax gave Baszler before the match.
One woman chant.
Hit to the leg of Asuka. This is where Baszler can tee off, and Joe, we talked about it before the break. How desperate is the team of Baszler and Jax after 2 consecutive tag team losses?
You could not be more incorrect, Tom. This is not desperation. This is the most dominant tag team in women's history, going out there and showing the world that they're exactly what they say.
This with the kick. Now Asuka go for the standing ankle.
Oh my goodness. Nice suplex by Asuka.
This is a big opening right now for Asuka if she can take advantage of it.
The question is, Joe, can Asuka and Lana, could they do it at TLC? Could they win the titles from Jax and Baszler?
It's a monumental task, and well, I think Asuka needs to worry about getting past Shayna Baszler tonight, Tom.
Asuka, wise strategy here.
Oh, man, the face buster.
We talk about mental momentum. The mental momentum would be off the charts.
Oh, blocked in midair as Lana smiling from the outside. Not anymore. Oh, caught by Asuka.
Flying armbar. And Baszler's defending as best she can.
Great job here by Shayna.
Oh, and Asuka's got the hands apart.
Oh, but look at the way Baszler's trying to manipulate the body parts of Asuka.
Oh, beautiful roll through by Baszler.
Oh.
Kirifuda.
Going for the Kirifuda clutch. Will this
Oh, she got the clutch. No, Asuka wiggles out.
kick out.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, now it's Asuka. Asuka trying to go for the Asuka lock.
Oh, she's looking to hook it.
Whoa, and Nia Jax from out of
Oh, Nia Jax out of nowhere just clocks Lana on the outside. And that distraction has given Shayna an opening here. She's got to keep her eyes on the prize, though. Uh-oh. Lana able to kind of wiggle out there and push Nia into the steel steps. Aye, aye, aye.
defending herself. Shayna Baszler looking on. Lana's not done. Oh, she's done.
Oh, no. Lana went for a Rana. Oh, and she got it. Wow.
Lana just took out Jax. Shayna Baszler can't believe it. It's Shayna Baszler. She's living it, watch out. Asuka trying to pin Baszler.
Oh. Asuka with the 24/7 roll-up. Beat Shayna. Shayna should have kept her eyes on the prize. Why would you take your eyes off of Asuka? Who do you think you are? Asuka's beat like the best women in all of WWE, and you're gonna take your eyes off of her just because your partner had a little bit of trouble with Lana? Wow, Asuka gets the win off the 24/7 roll-up. That roll-up, man, that's the most dangerous finisher in all of wrestling. It's everyone's kryptonite. I've seen more people kick out of an RKO than the 24/7 roll-up. Kind of silly finish. Yeah, I agree, Coach. I agree. Lana hit a Rana. Yes, you did. Well, there you have it. But I'd rather the match end like that than have like a legit ending. Because when we actually see Shayna versus Asuka, I want it to be the first time we get a definitive ending between those two. I don't want them giving it away like that. I'd rather them have a real feud and a legitimate title chance for Shayna before we see a legitimate outcome. So that's kind of okay for me. Alright, the replaying Xavier Woods getting just cracked up by Cedric Alexander last week.
Tonight. The United States champion Bobby Lashley.
The American champion.
Jeff Hardy,
the CEO of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley. Meanwhile, we saw what happened between Woods and Alexander.
That's not for the title, though. Kofi versus Shelton Benjamin. Oh, that should be pretty good. That should be good. Yep, Bobby versus Jeff. Hurt Business versus the Soundtrack Business.
Whoa!
We're backstage with the Hurt Business.
Excuse me! I'm sorry. We're walking. Should be picking it up and get out of my way. I'm sorry, sir. Move! Wrong way.
Wrong way.
You've been feeling yourself lately, huh?
Yeah, he has been feeling himself. That is absolutely true.
The WWE champion Drew McIntyre is all set for a showdown with AJ Styles at the TLC pay-per-view in a table.
Man, Drew looks like $1 million.
For the championship, we'll take a look at this highly anticipated collision.
Up next. Dang, man, they're really pushing a lot of commercials. Hopefully that means we're going to get an uninterrupted main event. Yep, the shirt business. Lana is getting better. That's for sure, dude. I've been saying this. Ah, looks like the Bro has a brand new shirt. It just says Bro with some writing around it. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Looking like we're getting Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy. We're getting Shelton Benjamin versus Kofi Kingston. We just saw Asuka versus Shayna, even though it had a kind of messy outcome. Messed up outcome, I would say. Still good stuff. She's training with Natalya and Tyson Kidd? Really? I didn't know that. You'd think she'd be training with Asuka, how much time they've been spending together on the show. But I'm sure hanging out with Asuka is helping. And training with Natalia and Tyson Kidd, that sounds like a really good formula for upgrades. Both of them are. They know a thing or two about putting together a good match. I'm glad for commercials that have nothing to do with food. State Farm. Good stuff. Oh yeah, they get to start showing these Corona commercials again with the Christmas tree lights on the palm tree. Da 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 da. Uh-oh, right back to the food. Papa John's. Murphy versus Kota Ibushi, yeah. Dude, Murphy versus anybody. Murphy is every bit as good as Kenny Omega, period. What he might lack in like star power, he makes up for with like the ceiling on him. I feel like it's a lot higher because he actually, to me, he can actually convey a feeling as an actor a little bit more than Kenny does. Kenny seems like locked into his ways a little bit, which is understandable. I mean, he had to get locked into his ways. From what I know, he basically self-taught himself. He didn't really excel in like any wrestling schools or anything, so I can understand that. When you're self-taught, that's everything you do seems to be right to you, and so improving at all or changing your ways is a little bit more difficult when you're self-taught. Being self-taught, it came from within you. If you're taught by someone else, that means you can soak up brand new knowledge. So being taught in a school, it can be an actual like another building block that helps you to continuously improve your craft. Not saying he can't, it just doesn't look like he really is interested in that. But yeah, I really, I mean, I would obviously hire Kenny Omega before I would hire Buddy Murphy, because Kenny's going to bring more money into my company, more recognition, stuff like that. But if nobody knew who either of them were, I'd hire Buddy first. Miss Tyson Kidd in the ring, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, there's a couple people I'd like to see in New Japan. Buddy Murphy is definitely one of them. Who else were we talking about recently? Gosh, I don't remember. Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee would be a lot of fun in New Japan. All right, back to this. They said Miz has had 19 championship reigns. Wow.
His resume
Wow.
because he cashed in the Money in the Bank contract, which once again he finds himself in possession of right now here on Monday Night
Miz
Raw.
is here.
To come tonight, it's a massive 3-on-2 handicap match. Sheamus and
Is that the main event, or is that happening right now? Sami Zayn, yeah, he'd be cool there too. Has he ever been there? I feel like Sami Zayn is one of those guys who's wrestled everywhere.
No performance earlier tonight.
Styles to meet McIntyre at TLC.
Yeah.
What better way to celebrate than with a victory pie? Cut the crap.
A victory pie.
You guys are up to. I know how incredibly hard it would be to beat Drew McIntyre when you cash in your Money in the Bank contract, so you want my help. Life was too much. Why always was? Never know. I'll do it. I'll see you out there, champ.
The WWE champion Drew McIntyre teams up with his longtime friend Sheamus against John Morrison and Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz.
Dang, look at this promo package. This is a cool promo package.
For the WWE Championship, AJ Styles joining us here on commentary.
This doesn't look good for Miz and Morrison, does it?
Oh boy, almost. Watch out! Sheamus said it or announced this.
Samoa Joe gets up. Like, whoa.
The Miz have turned things around now. McIntyre desperately wants to tag into this match.
AJ's just loving it. They're showing what happened last week.
McIntyre trying to show the world why he is once again the WWE champion. Wait,
What is this? I think Sheamus wants in. Oh, and it's Morrison who pulls Sheamus
Look at this epic promo here. Look at this epic promo package.
And wait a minute. Phenomenal forearm.
He said cash in the briefcase. Starship Pain. Skull crushing finale. And then out of nowhere, just Claymore. Miz is like, I'm cashing in. McIntyre's like, no, you're not. Correct.
This is as close as you're ever going to get. I don't give a damn about a jackass in the beanstalk.
So many questions I have coming into this matchup. Can
Wow.
Drew McIntyre actually trust
I love it.
the Celtic Warrior Sheamus? Will AJ Styles have something up his
So
sleeve?
well put together, man.
Will the Miz attempt to cash in once again? It's a 3-on-2.
You gotta give him that. The presentation of Raw is off the charts.
Combustible as well here tonight.
Oh, it'll definitely be combustible. I mean, make no mistake, Drew McIntyre, you have to wonder, are the walls beginning to close in on the champ? I mean, the contenders are springing up from everywhere. He keeps putting himself in these disadvantageous situations.
Oh boy. Alright, they're gonna keep on playing these background songs. I gotta cut them off. You cut off. You cut off. AJ's insurance policy. Yep, they're like, oh man, how do we get him? How do we get him in this picture? Put him all the way in the background. I love it. Alright, let's see here. Oh, bro nuts. Wait a minute. You made him?
Bobby Lashley?
No, we haven't.
No. And we were in the middle of like talking strategy, so maybe.
That's right. You got that big mixed tag match with Retribution tonight.
Right.
Congrats.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mixed
so if you
tag,
don't mind, could
uh-oh.
you maybe give us some, you know,
Bro nuts?
Thanks,
Don't
but
lose
no
some
thanks.
space,
I'm trying to cut back.
Well, all right. If you see him though, let me know.
All right,
I
you
will
got
let
it.
you know.
You got it.
that was
Now,
weird,
let's
but
go back
we gotta
to
get back to what
yes.
we was.
Excuse me, Ricochet, I have to ask. After declining membership to Retribution, what propelled you to drop the Lonely Crusade and team up with Dana Brooke?
Sarah, this isn't some lonely crusade that I'm on. I'm not actually opposed to being on a team.
What led you to team up
I
with
am,
Dana
however,
Brooke?
opposed to being on a team of
That's the
complete
level of my
jackasses.
booking right now. That's why.
But they do have one thing right. They understand one thing, and as much as I hate to admit it, there's
Watching Miz and
strength in
Mrs.
numbers.
I
So
haven't
tonight,
seen an
Dana and
episode of
myself
that
are gonna
yet.
Show Slapjack and
Is it good or
Reckoning
what?
What real change is all about.
And if slapping Ali across the face didn't get Retribution's attention, then I clearly made my point last week when I defeated Reckoning. I'm not going to let anyone disrespect me
She did
after
beat
I've
her.
worked so long and so hard to prove that I belong here. But tonight's about teamwork. And if Ali tries to disrespect Ricochet or me again, I won't hesitate to slap him around a bit.
Ooh.
And as far as Reckoning, you see my eye? I think I owe her one tonight.
Ooh. Wow. When Dana Brooke is better than you at promos.
Chaos being met with an unexpected resistance from Ricochet and Dana Brooke.
Uh-oh, it's time to shut it down.
Black eye, like you saw there, that was in their matchup last week. But Joe, Retribution
Shut it
has
down.
said that if Ricochet and company
This
don't
camera
comply,
work.
there will be no change.
I love it. Mia Yam, down, 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 to Mia Yam, down, down. Hang on, down, 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 down. Mia Yam, down, 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 down. Why? What is up with this camera work? Slapjack. Is it Slapjack and Mia who's teaming up? Does that mean he's Retribution too? Who? Keith Lee? Oh no, he doesn't want to be part of that. Upside down! Down, down. I actually kind of like their theme song. I'm not gonna lie. Down, 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 down. Alright, let's get her right side up. Alright, there you go. Is it Slapjack? I think that's who she's... I don't have that guy. Who was he? Shane Thorne? Maybe I do have Shane Thorne. Let's see. I have Shane McMahon. Oh, I do have Shane Thorne. Nice. Yeah. When Dana Brooks better on the mic than you. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. It's like, dang, dude, come on. Come on. Ricochet. He heard her promo and then he was like, what she said. Goodness gracious, man. Who's that dude? That's how he looks? Yeah. He was a member of that tag team called TM61. Remember them? The Mighty TM61. They were in NXT. They were really good too. I think they were runners up for the Dusty Cup one year. I think that they got beat by maybe AOP or something. Yeah, they were down there when the tag team division was just super popping in NXT. Heartbreak, what's up? Huh? Figured out why I didn't get alerted. Apparently, I wasn't following Gritty anymore. What happened? I thought we had a special connection, Heartbreak. I play Barbie with you. Thanks for figuring that out, though, man. It is somewhat frustrating that it does seem like I've noticed the numbers of followers, and it's gone down by like 100 at one time, and I'm like, there's no way 100 people just thought, you know, I'm unfollowing Gritty today. So I think that something weird happened to Twitch recently. I've really noticed that. So if you guys could just double check and make sure that you have your notifications set up and that you're following, just quickly double checking it's going to be advantageous for all of us, because you miss out on stuff if you don't get notified. But just know the schedule in case it doesn't notify you. Just know the schedule, guys. Anytime Monday Night Raw is on, I'm pretty much going to be on. Anytime that SmackDown, NXT, AEW, like these are like pretty consistent times to know that I'm going to be on. Dude, that War Games was so good. They're showing what happened at War Games, and that what's it called? The bitter end. The bitter end on the chair was like when I knew that they were just not playing any games. I mean, it was War Games, but they were playing no games. Impact, yeah. I streamed for 13 hours yesterday. Oh, 13 and a half hours?
Dana, you may have joined Ricochet tonight out of self-preservation.
But together, we will expose you for what you have always been. Failures, scared of the coming change.
I'm a patient man.
Uh-oh.
But Ricochet's delusion and
Ali's got that, like, Three Musketeer facial hair. The way he cuts it, it looks like a musketeer.
Both of you will meet your end at the hands of
Mustafa. But welcome, Heartbreak. She needs to train with Keith Lee. She needs to get the WWE style of wrestling down a little bit more. You can tell that there's just some miscommunication between like what she's used to doing and what she should be doing. It's crazy that out of all these people, Dana Brooke is the one looking like a superstar. She actually looks like a superstar. Barbie was so complicated. I know, right? I think that they accurately portrayed the struggles that that like an average model believes they're going through. the complicated nature of the things that they do in life. Oh, just running to the ring. Dana Brooke's outfit always reminds me of that Mortal Kombat character, Sindel. Ooh, this is actually a pretty cool looking team right here. Ricochet and Dana Brooke, they can both do flips and stuff. And Dana's been improving as well. She's one of those people who actually put their nose to the grindstone and didn't just rely on their looks. Oh, slap fights to start things off. Dang, this is looking brutal right now. Ooh, ground and pound. This is personal. Dana and what's her name? Reckoning? Yeah, Reckoning. Let's start calling her that. I'm gonna give her a new start. I'm gonna say that Mia Yim doesn't exist currently. She only exists outside of the ring. Inside the ring, she's this new wrestler. Nice Enziguri. Wow. All right, Dana gets the hot tag. Okay, nice Rana. Dude, both of these guys can go. Ricochet and Shane Thorne. Whoa! Dang. Ali, the fourth musketeer. Yeah, that's real, dude. And it's not even that Mia Yim is a bad wrestler. I don't think she's bad at all. I just think that, like, she's having trouble getting the WWE style of wrestling down. Because it is a different style than what a lot of the independent talent are used to working.
Jack went for the cannonball in the corner. Nobody home. Ricochet out of the way. Reckoning has tagged herself in. In comes Dana Brooke. Tag rules.
A layout, double-footed dropkick right to the mouth of Dana Brooke.
Ali barking direction.
Oh, wait a minute.
Distracted there.
Ooh.
With the sit-out slam.
Wow, sit out Michinoku. Wow, Dana Brooke with another win. Ali looks so dejected. He's so upset about this. Dang, good night. Get destroyed. Dana Brooke with the win. Ricochet only had to do like 2 moves. I'm telling you, they're doing some booking with Dana, and I'm liking the look of it. She's actually leveling up as, like, she looks like a star now, and she's actually talking on the mic a little bit more as well. Dang. The miscommunication inside of Retribution is starting to show its ugly teeth. Mustafa is not happy about this. This is how you repay me. Ali is just tearing into both of them.
Mustafa Ali, again, highly disappointed with Reckoning.
Wow, I know, right? Dana with a she put Reckoning up into a fireman's carry and then flipped her like an attitude adjustment, but then it was a sit out, like a Michinoku driver.
Yeah. No one buys this good guy routine.
Uh-oh.
You may have stood with Drew McIntyre last week, but the entire locker room knows it's just a matter of time until you stab your best friend in the back.
Oh, I got a new picture of her, don't I?
Last week, fella. Excuse me while I turn on the champion. And beat the hell out of him.
Oh.
Sheamus and McIntyre against Miz, Morrison, and Styles still to come tonight.
Dang. Keith Lee had a stern message for Sheamus. Because he is still friends with Drew McIntyre. They had their falling out, but he's still kind of looking out for him. So he's like, Sheamus, nobody buys this little good guy act you're doing. You better not betray Drew. That's pretty cool. I like that. The story has some legs to it. Mustafa, yep, Mustafa. She can go back to NXT. I don't know, man. I'm starting to kind of think they got her out of NXT because it was just getting way too good down there, and with her current abilities in the ring, it would be a blaring difference between them. They can kind of cover her up a little bit more on the main roster. Ooh, I like that. I like this pizza gift. Triple treat box. Oh my goodness. Why are they making me so hungry? All right, hang on. Let's see. I think I have a new picture of Mia Yim. Let's see. Let's see. Is it under Mia or is it under Reckoning? Let's find out. Mia. There's Mia Yim right there. Okay, it's got to be under Reckoning then. Reckoning, yeah. Oh man, I could have done this the whole time. That looks so much cooler. Alright, well, we got this for later. There she is, right there. It's a cool picture. Alright. I forgot that I did all the wrench time and I just didn't do it. Alright, let's see. Do I have Slapjack as well? Slappy Jack. Let's see. You guys ever had that, it's kind of like, what is that stuff called? Cracker Jacks. It's kind of like Cracker Jacks, but it's called Poppycock. Have you ever had that? It's kind of nice. Kind of good. Oh yeah, Seth and Becky had their baby. They named it Rue, I think. I think that's how it's pronounced, Rue. I wonder how they came up with that name. There he is, yeah, Slapjack. Shut it down. There we go. Slapjack. Who else did I get? Oh, I got T-Bar, but I don't think I have him on the layout yet. I'm not doing all that right now. Mia Yim was at Impact. Evilise? Dude, I could see Evilise being in WWE. She's got that look, dude. She looks like $1 million. I feel like she could be there. Applejacks. No. Not Applejacks. Cracker Jacks. But there's this other thing kind of like Cracker Jacks. It's called Poppycock. But it doesn't come with like a little toy in there. I used to love that little toy you get. Never had them. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I just think it has I think it has peanuts in it. Oh, now they're talking about it right here. I was just talking about it, now they're talking about it. Why can't I hear anything?
Goes out to Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
What? Is that the Baby's theme song?
Congratulations to both Seth.
That's the Baby Girl's theme song. La 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 la. Oh, Miss TV.
Miss TV, Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz!
Came to play, the price to pay. Time for you to not get a copyright strike.
WWE Talk Show in history, welcome to
Miss TV.
Miz TV. You know, John, I've been busy. He's busy. Oh, very busy. Yesterday was Tribute to the Troop. This Thursday is an all-new episode of my hit reality show, Miz and Mrs., right here on the USA Network, 10:39:30 Central.
10:39:30 Central.
Tonight.
Why do they always tell Central Time as well?
We have a very special guest who earned a WWE Championship match.
Anybody know the answer to that? Why do they always say the Central Time too?
Pay-per-view TLC.
Isn't it just 1 hour earlier? People can't figure that out. They should tell you what time it is, Western Time. At least that's, or not Western, but Pacific. Tell you what time it is Pacific. At least that's like a couple of hours difference. Such a weird way of doing things. Uh-oh, AJ Styles is the guest. Look at all this pyro. Wow. Dude, I love it. It's AJ Swoggles. They're dancing to his music. Miz and Morrison are dancing to his music. Oh, man. Alright, let's move him over here. Man, what a team that is. AJ, Morrison, and Miz AJ and Morrison might be two of the best wrestlers on the planet. Might be like number 1 and number 3 or something. I'd say AJ has kind of moved down a little bit recently, but it's because he's just trying not to get hurt and all that. You could tell. You could tell he can still do all that stuff. But I'd say like this year he hasn't been handing in as many like great matches. Walking with that swag, yeah. He wears nice outfits. Yep, AJ Swoggles is here. Don't forget Drew. Yeah, Drew's great.
A chair big enough for your associate here.
Don't worry about that guy. That big tree prefers to stand. You know what I mean?
That's nice. That's good.
He's dressing super
your
swaggy. You're right.
WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre at the TLC pay-per-view is, in fact, a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
One of the most brutal matches in WWE history. What's your plan? How are you gonna stop the Scottish Warrior?
Well, let me just say this. This is the first time that I have ever faced Drew McIntyre. Ever.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's definitely
he dodged Drew all in Impact as well. I didn't know that.
But it's
their
simple,
first
guys.
time ever fighting.
I'm gonna take a steel chair and I'm gonna wrap it around Drew McIntyre's back until it breaks. A steel chair.
A steel chair.
And every table that I see.
A steel chair.
I'm gonna try to put Drew McIntyre through it. Yeah, he'll be coughing up splinters for months, right? I mean, Drew McIntyre, his size, I mean, it's huge, right? His heart, you know, I feel it. His strength, his passion won't mean a thing when I knock him out cold.
Waleed, what's up? Welcome back, man.
I climb up that ladder and I grab that title and I get my spot at the top of the mountain as the new WWE champion.
Phenomenal. That is must-see indeed. I mean, that is if Drew McIntyre makes it to TLC.
Oh, that's right, John, because the three of us have an opportunity to annihilate Drew and his BFS Sheamus in a handicap match.
Ooh,
That
talking
is pretty
that trash.
good, man. I like it, yeah. What do you think, Almost? Was it pretty good? I liked it.
And I'm the skirt-wearing, agate-eating, sheep-shagging, naughty Scotty Drew McIntyre.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
I'm Sheamus.
Sheamus.
King, bigger than my potato head is my love for drinking whiskey and fighting.
I love to drink whiskey and
Fighting.
fight.
That may come
They're gonna
in
get so
handy
beat
when
down
I
for
broke
this.
kick your arse and take your WWE Championship for myself.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I'm
Oh, no, you
certainly
want to
would.
trot it out.
Miz and Morrison are pretending to be Sheamus and Drew.
Scene.
That was so good.
Great scene. That deserves a little clap.
I've been watching a lot of Liam Neeson movies. You?
Shrek. It all comes from the belly.
Oh my goodness, it's time.
Just got interrupted.
Dude, they killed it. That was good stuff right there. Here comes Sheamus. I like the look of his new look with the suspenders and everything. He looks like one of them
My hat's off to you
those
guys.
dudes you do not want to
I
meet
have
in
to
the
say,
bar.
Top notch. But
But
as entertaining as
Fighting.
that was, I am sick to the back of me teeth of people telling me, like you, how I'm going to betray my best friend, Drew. Now, thing is, man, listening to you guys talk, I could actually close my eyes and I could transport myself back to the Long Hall pub in Dublin. But the truth is, if we were actually in a pub in Dublin, and I heard you two tourists talk nonsense like that, I'd nail your faces to the bar, kick your dopey heads off, and sling you out the slops into the gutter where you belong.
Gutter. I love Morrison's suit, man. Looking clean, but Miz's suit is looking nice this week too.
Hey, John.
Yeah?
How many friends does Sheamus have right now?
0.
Correct.
Correct.
And how many of us are in the ring?
3.
Correct.
correct, which means you're outnumbered, fella.
Oh.
Correct. You guys are so good at that. I love your accents.
You're not exactly right on that one, lads.
Holy moly.
Oh, he's brought.
Dude, Drew's, the start of his song. Oh my goodness, look at him. What's he wearing? What is this? He's got like an extra wide neck, long sleeve shirt on. What is this shirt? Why is he wearing that? They told him they had to dress up for the promo segment or something. He's like, all right, I got a shirt. I guess I'll put it on. What is this shirt that Drew is wearing? Long sleeve McIntyre. I guess they better not. Nobody ever better complain about them putting Keith Lee into a singlet. If they got Drew wearing a shirt, that means they'll put a shirt on anybody.
Where do I begin? AJ.
That means they're doing their job, Waleed.
So many threats. So hostile. Here's the deal, mate. I don't make threats. I make promises.
Uh-oh.
And sure, TLC might give you the upper hand. The big man in your corner might give you the upper hand. I've had the odds against me before. I always overcome, and it's the same result every time. Drew McIntyre remains WWE Champion, whether you're Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, or Jackass in the beanstalk over there. As for you two, I'm going to give you a compliment for once. No matter how many times I knock these guys down or we knock them down, they keep coming back for more. Just the thing is, a few of the guys in the locker room, they've been talking a lot of crap about you. Yeah, what's it they've been saying? Yeah, he's got no guts.
Oh.
No balls. Yeah, you've got no balls. That's what they've been saying.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's not true. I know you've got balls. Just not your original pair.
Oh.
See, I checked out your little show, Ms. and Mrs., and it was clear Maurice keeps those things in her purse.
Oh, no.
But never fear. You replaced them with Morrison's when you made him your own personal sidekick bitch.
Oh. Dang, he's got some fire behind this mic tonight.
It's not 3-on-2. Oh no, it's 4-on-2.
I was almost involved in this match. Oh goodness! All right, the fight has begun. Goes Miz to the outside, and oh, Morrison gets tossed to the outside. It's not the start of the fight, is it? They're not going to have them fighting in suits. Are they? They're not going to fight with a black mat. Dang, and Drew has the Money in the Bank case right now. Dude, look at Sheamus's arms. This guy is just a monster. Monster beast. I'm making up a new word, guys. Hashtag monster beast. Dang, oh my god. Dude, Drew tossed the Money in the Bank case so far that it hit the LED board on the stage and it broke it. Dude, Drew is a monster beast as well. Look at this. He tossed the case. The Money in the Bank briefcase just flew all the way from in the ring, and it still had so much momentum that it broke the LED board on the stage. Goodness gracious, this guy's a monster beast. Hashtag monster beast. This Raw has already got me hyped, dude. Holy moly. Hashtag monster beast. I just saw two of them in the ring. If that doesn't make Samoa Joe want to get back in this ring, I don't think anything will. Remember when it looked like Samoa Joe was gonna fight Seth Rollins? When he was on commentary and Seth like got in his face and Samoa Joe got up like, what are you trying to talk about or whatever. What did he say? I don't remember. Hashtag Monster Beast. Yep. It's the brand new word I came up with. Monster Beast. It's all one word. So you only capitalize the M, not the B. It's Monster Beast. It's all together. Okay. Hashtag Monster Beast.
Match tonight, but not with the Fiend. I'll see him at TLC tonight. I want to face you. I want a match with you, with Bray Wyatt.
Me?
That's right.
Yowie wowie!
Yowie wowie.
I accept!
Showing what happened earlier. I'm pretty sure that that's a copywritten song, so that's why I always mute it. Hashtag Monster Beast. Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre versus Samoa Joe. I'd love it. Joe, I think like Barrett are real enjoying announcing. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'd really like for either of them to get back in this ring, you know? Yowie wowie. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Cedric Alexander, the Hurt Business, who knocked off Xavier Woods. Can Kofi Kingston knock off Shelton Benjamin on the Hurt Business? We'll find out next.
Shelton Business. All right. Kofi's coming out with Xavier Woods, and now they're going to commercial. Kofi Kingston. Yeah, man. Ain't you supposed to be Jamaican? Nah, he was Jafakin. He was Jafakin, guys. Alright, so hang on. Let me get... Let's see if I can get a brand new picture of Kofi. He deserves it, right? It's crazy that that new WWE Undefeated game. I have footage of it on my YouTube channel as well if you guys want to check that out later. It's crazy that in that game they have Kofi Kingston's finisher doing more damage than Roman Reigns' finisher, than a lot of people's finisher. It's kind of crazy to me. Alright, let's see if I can find a picture of Kofi. We're really glad that you're our friends. Do they even have the titles on the website? I don't think they do. Oh, they do, they do. Okay, here we go. He was Jafakin. Wonder how much they get for announcing. Could imagine, not bad. Oh, they're probably getting like $100 grand a year or something like that. I could see that. I could see it being like $100 grand job. They basically announce once a week, so they work 1 day a week plus once a month for a pay-per-view. So I'd say that's five dates a month that they work, and there's 12, so that's 60. Yeah, I could see $100 grand, maybe 200 grand, something like that. Sounds about fair. All right, we got a brand new Kofi. Let's hook it up. I can't wait to see Lio Rush in that New Japan J Cup, man. I want to see what he can really do. Because you know they're going to test him and put him through the ringer. Here we go. Boom. Brand new Kofi. There you go. New Day versus Usos rap battle. Yep. That's what it was. And they got Hall of Fame bonus, I bet. JR and King. Oh, yeah. You know they got money. Have you ever seen that that episode of, what was it? It was like WWE Cribs or something, where they actually showed Jerry the King Lawler's house. He collects old memorabilia. He collects like old Coca-Cola memorabilia. So he's got like ancient bottles of Coca-Cola that came out like a long time ago with the original recipe in them and stuff. And he's got like a whole I think he's got like a whole Coca-Cola machine, like the dispenser thing where you used to walk up and put in like a 25-cent coin and get a Coca-Cola out of it. All kinds of art, and just he's definitely a collector. I think he might be the biggest Coca-Cola collector that I've heard of. Probably is. Pat Patterson. More props to Pat. Yeah, but I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type of dude who spends a lot of money. But I hear he's got like child support issues or something. So maybe he doesn't have that much money. You know, those can get to people after a while. Who was it I heard is paying like a ridiculous amount of child support, like $1 million a month or something? Who was that? I don't remember, but there's some sort of celebrity that's paying like $1 million a month right now in child support. What kind of children does he have? Children made of gold? Whose child needs that much money? Here we go. Shell TB. Once again, they're not coming out with Bobby Lashley with them. What's up with that? The storyline here is that Cedric is the one who's like feeling himself a little bit too much, and he's the kind of like maybe gonna outcast himself from the crew. I don't understand why they don't come out with Bobby Lashley anymore. It's the second week in a row where he has not been out there for the entrance. It's kind of troublesome. Hopefully they're not thinking about taking Bobby out of the Hurt Business. He's one of the best parts. All right, here we go.
The great veterans in
Shell
all of
TV.
WWE today. Kofi Kingston one-on-one.
Let's go.
With Shelton Benjamin.
Two men who know each other very well here. In fact, if you go back to the ECW days of
A
Kofi
huge
Kingston
Christmas
and
collection. Yeah, Mick Foley
One
is
of
Mr.
Kofi's
Christmas.
first rivalries. Whoa! Oh man! Quite the elevation, heavy impact, followed up by the knee, and now Benjamin with a big boot. Benjamin's all over Kingston. Hook to the leg, and the
Dang, wow, already got a 2 count on Kofi.
an unrelenting onslaught by
Okay.
Benjamin. Another cover hook to the leg.
Shelton goes for another one, but just gets a 1 this time.
This is great strategy by Benjamin.
Oh,
It is
just
great strategy.
overwhelming Kofi Kingston, not getting him a chance to get out of the ring.
Scoped.
we understand
Shelton all over Kofi early.
He's got to have.
Who I got winning this match?
Benjamin understands one victory here, and you could very well find yourself with another
Maybe
tag team
Shelton.
title opportunity against the New Day.
Maybe Shelton will win. They let Cedric beat Xavier last week.
Number of tag team title opportunities that went awry against the New Day, trying to get back into.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Shelton Benjamin wins this.
Lashley's in possession of the United States Championship, representing the Hurt Business. Lashley faces Jeff Hardy later tonight.
Marching orders being delivered by MVP and Cedric Alexander.
Oh yeah, we're getting Bobby Lashley. Oh, maybe that's why. No, but still, that doesn't make any sense. Kofi needs to quit doing that stomp move, dude. He does not do it like Cameron Grimes, dude. Cameron Grimes does that move so flawlessly. Every time he does it, it looks good. Kofi, I've like never seen him do it well. He needs to quit doing it.
And now it's Kofi Kingston starting to roll.
Does not look good ever.
Former WWE champion Kofi Kingston. Oh, and now Shelton Benjamin able to slow him up. Oh, watch out. Off the top rope.
It's always super sloppy. Uh-oh, SOS?
Now trying to set up. What's the
No, Shelton reverses the SOS. The Styles Clash? No, oh my goodness. Powerbomb. He doesn't release. Keeps the legs. Right into the pin combination. Oh, right into the... Oh my goodness. He's got the ankle. Just cracking him backwards.
Just an unbelievable
Cameron Grimes.
Ankle lock is cinched in, and
I don't think he has a move to replace it with, though.
But he does now break the submission.
Have him do like a
Shelton Benjamin.
do like a ninja kick or something.
Tonight against Kofi Kingston.
MVP said next time you better break that ankle.
You know that, have him do that move that, oh, nice monkey flip reversal, but landed on his foot kind of crooked. You know that move that, that guy Eddie from From Tekken, the capoeira guy. Have him do like a handstand, like a single arm handstand kick, a capoeira kick, upside down kick. Have him do that instead.
Remember the count-out loss because of what happened with Shelton Benjamin and Kofi Kingston a number of weeks ago. Look at MVP. He's imploring Benjamin to get back to the ring. Counts up to 7. Count of 8.
Sending his swelling
Benjamin beats the count.
to the hurt business.
Paradise.
Swelling.
Walks right into trouble in paradise. Kingston
Wow, Kofi wins it. Trouble in Paradise. Wow, they gave it to Kofi. All right. So what was the point of beating Xavier then? I thought they were trying to show that the New Day is vulnerable by themselves.
No! I'm getting sick of you guys slipping through our fingers all the time. Get back in this ring if you're a real champion. And I'm going to wipe the floor with you the same way I did Woods last week. Wow. Come on, Kofi! How many times do they Step in the ring! Let's go! You're a better man than
Oh. Dang, all right.
They're gonna keep asking for matches. We'll give it to them. Come on.
They're going to keep asking for matches. Okay, so Cedric just challenged Kofi, and Kofi's actually getting back in the ring, and they're going to commercial. So I guess we're getting Cedric versus Kofi as well. That's nice. And it looks like Kofi's got a little limp going on. Uh-oh. Yeah, Cedric is getting cocky, but it's paying dividends, but it's only paying dividends for him. It's not making his crew look good. You know? I think they're doing a really good job with this storyline here. The Hurt Business, it has a story within itself, and it has a story with other teams and other superstars as well. So it's got like a dual storyline potential. I could appreciate that. Brad Pitt pays 1.3 million child support. What is kids made out of gold or something? What the heck kind of stuff is that? That shouldn't even be legal. To me, that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. You pay child support. It should be child support, not freaking not luxury tax. Not supposed to be keeping your children in the finest stuff. You're supposed to be supporting them to be able to make ends meet. That's what child support is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be just frivolous stuff you throw at children just for being children. It should just be enough for them to make ends meet and live comfortably, not live in the lap of luxury. I don't get it. I really don't. Is Hurt Business trying to break up the New Day? I don't think that they're taking it that way. I think Cedric is just going off on his own, doing his own thing. I think Cedric is he's in his own head right now. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous money, dude. 1.3 mil? For what? Going to school on the moon or something? What you need your school clothes are like actual like space suits, astronaut gear. What is going on? Sorry, Dad, I gotta borrow the I can't keep borrowing your spaceship to get to school. I need my own space shuttle. What the heck are you doing, man? What is that? 12 months times 1.3. That's like, what is that? That's like, what, 15 mil a year? Who needs that? That's like as much as like basketball players make to actually do something. Whatever. I mean, he's got it, so I guess it's okay, right? Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Hang out with Dudley for a second. right, it's a new day. Yes, it is.
Out of the corner. Again, you have to think long term now. What kind of damage has been done to the left knee of Kofi Kingston?
New.
If you're just joining us here live on Monday Night Raw, this is Kofi Kingston, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. It's his second consecutive match here. Just defeated Shelton Benjamin.
Just beat Shelton, and now he's got a limp.
Oh, look at this. Now Kofi into a cover on Alexander, and a
no. Cedric able to kick out a little sneaky pin.
Against Alexander.
Uh-oh, SOS?
Did he get
kind of got it. Oh, Cedric kicks out.
This is how Kofi Kingston injured his left leg. Oh, you can see the landing there. And that's what Cedric Alexander is targeted throughout this now.
Sad part is the mother uses the child support to buy stuff. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I started talking about it in the first place. It's like, dude, you can't find a way to justify that amount. Like when it comes to just living expenses, you can't find a way to justify that per month, dude. No justification for that unless it's just luxurious, you know? It's supposed to be support, not buying, like paying somebody's way to luxury. If you want luxury, you should earn it.
Unbelievable resiliency.
You got Cedric winning this match, yeah. At first I was wondering why they would let Kofi beat Shelton, but now it makes sense. Because now he's kind of injured and he agreed to another match here. And so Cedric will win, and then Cedric will be feeling himself even more, you know? Exactly, dude. That doesn't help anybody. That's not support. That's paying someone's way. What do you consider support? Do you consider support like giving somebody everything they want, or you consider support actually propping somebody up to become self-sufficient themselves, you know? Or helping them to become what they want to be. I consider support the latter, that second thing I said, not the first one where you just give somebody no reason to ever want to do anything with themselves because you're giving them everything. Oh, lumbar check. It's donezo. Wow, Kofi took it well, too. He took it way better than Xavier did last week. That's donezo. Yep, Cedric wins with the lumbar check. He pinned a previous WWE World Champion. Well, at least he didn't run off this time. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, at least he didn't run off by himself this time. He actually celebrated with his crew. But he's still soaking up all the limelight here. Standing in the corner by himself.
And made a very, very clear statement to the tag team
champions. La, 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 la. Dude, I love their theme song. I'm glad me and my baby mama got agreement. See, that's cool. And I bet you support. You don't make them live in a life of luxury to where they don't have any aspirations to do their own thing, you know? That's the way it should be. You shouldn't be in charge. You shouldn't have to be in charge of making people live in luxury after you split up with somebody. Chances are the person paying the child support made that money on their own, you know? You didn't make them make that money.
This was Jeff Hardy's way, finally trying to settle this issue of these false accusations.
They act like some of these people act like they're the ones who are out here like they taught this guy how to play basketball, to be a basketball player. They taught this dude how to be an actor. They taught this dude how to play the drums, or how to sing, or how to play the guitar, or whatever. It's like, dude, you didn't teach him how to do none of that. His success is not yours. You don't own his success. And they come out here acting like they own these people's success. It makes me sick. Like, all you did was meet him outside the club one night, and then you guys had a little fun time, and it turned into you being in a lap of luxury for the rest of your life off of this dude's hard work and dedication to his craft. Nah, man. You get enough to live by. You get enough to live with. That's the way it should be. Not keeping these people driving Lamborghinis and stuff. You didn't do that. You didn't teach this dude how to play basketball. You didn't teach this dude how how to sing or how to build spaceships or whatever. The la-las, yep. La 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 la. Yeah, and you meet him when he's already like a established artist or established basketball player or whatever, and then you get $1 a month for the rest of your life. Give me a break. I became accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I'm sure he became accustomed to not paying an extra $1 a month out of his paycheck too. I don't see people talking about that. What was he accustomed to before he met you? How about that? What was he accustomed to? It's just it's heavily loaded in the wrong direction, I feel. That's just me. Dre's ex-wife, yeah, like she wrote the song, like she hung out with all these ex-drug dealers and wrote raps and made beats. She didn't do none of that. It's ridiculous, man. But oh well. That's the legal system, I guess. December is the boss level? I don't know about that. I think we already got past the hardest boss. I just think that I think this is like it's the credits. I think this is the credits where you just hope there's nothing after the credits, you know? I think December is the credits. I really hope there's no post-credit scene. Yeah, I think it's just the credits. I think it's the movie's fading out. We're starting to see the credits, but there just better not be no post-credit scene where Thanos pops up like, fine, I'll do it myself, and he's already got all the stones ready just to snap us up. I hope that doesn't happen. No sequel. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because you know, if there's a post-credit scene, normally it's to set up a sequel. That's what I'm saying. If you hear what the wording and the idea that I'm utilizing here, I'm actually saying exactly what you just said. That's what I'm hoping it does not happen. So Cedric beats Kofi. Beats him straight to commercial as well. That was pretty good, but I wonder where they're going with this. This storyline is intriguing. La 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 la. La 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 la. Keeping up with the Chrisleys. I don't know if I could watch that. Oh, Chrisley knows best. That's what it's called. COVID is Thanos. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that we're already dealing with we're already dealing with the threat. The whole year has been this threat. What I'm saying is I hope that there's no post-credit scene where Thanos shows up, where we find out that it could get worse. I hope we've already seen the worst.
To a man who is one of the most respected,
beloved,
and endearing figures in the history of WWE. Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, who sadly passed away.
Look at this, man. They're giving massive props. I love it.
Right now, we
absolutely
want to take
love
this
it. The guy's one of the most influential and greatest wrestling superstars that there has ever been. Extraordinary.
From San Francisco.
Okay, I definitely got to mute it this time because they blocked my whole entire video last time. Dudley, sing My Way. Sing My Way. Yeah, Dudley, sing the song. He said, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, Dudley. Dang, you're hitting the notes, man. You did it your way. Oh. He said, thank you, thank you. Good job, Dudley. Good job. Thank you, he says. Bye, Dudley. Thank you. Thank you for the rendition of My Way. It's great. He did great stuff, man. He hit all the notes. I wonder why it hid that. That's weird. That's weird that it hid that, but well. That's what I was saying, Mo. Like when you were like, why would AEW give props to Pat Patterson? I was like, dude, because the guy, he means so much to wrestling. Like he's the reason that a lot of those people are even wrestling over there. That's why when you were like, oh, why would they give him props? I was like, dude, trust me, there's a reason to. The guy is an incredible influence and an incredible wrestler in his own right. And he taught like match psychology, how to put on a good match to so many wrestlers that have become icons themselves. Yeah, I don't know why that was a review either. Dudley's way up. Yeah, I don't know why it held that message. Only time I think AEW do big tribute is if they lose an AEW wrestler. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like he is an AEW wrestler. He's a every single promotion wrestler because the people who work there were like built by him. Like he helped so many people to become the wrestler they are. Chris Jericho said that he everything he knows about how to put a match together was taught to him by Pat Patterson. It's like he is an AEW wrestler. He's basically like a Dusty Rhodes type of dude, who like molded and shaped and coddled and helped bloom so many superstars that he basically is at every single promotion wrestler. He's everywhere, man. Every promotion should give him props. Him and Fink, yeah. Sucks, dude. Yeah, he did so much, dude. So much. I think he's like the only person who Vince never let go. He never like told him, hey, times are tough, man. Gotta let you go.
Patterson's brilliant.
Wish you the best in your future endeavors.
And for that, I thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm new. I was recommended this channel by a friend. Well, welcome, guy. What's going on, man? Are you watching Raw?
Will forever be felt here in WWE. A great opportunity to celebrate Pat Patterson here tonight. Right now, we do want to shift our attention to the events from earlier this evening here on Monday Night Raw. It was Miz T.
I don't know. I don't know why Pat Patterson is one of those phrases you can't say on the channel here. He was somewhat controversial. There were some controversies behind him a little bit, but maybe YouTube knows about those or something. I don't know.
It's 4 on 2. I got you.
4.5 on 2.
They're showing what happened earlier with the Miz TV segment with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre.
Until the tables, ladders, and chairs match against Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. McIntyre and Sheamus did not care.
Yeah, he looks like a man who would just sit there and talk to you and care about what you're saying. Yeah. He does look like that. And Drew McIntyre tosses the Money in the Bank case. This was such a good touch. I like how he tossed it all the way up to the stage.
Drew McIntyre with a hold of Miz's Money in the Bank briefcase.
I mean, they tossed Gabers, but right here we might have to do
Jeez, man.
To the entrance. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. We call this new Olympic sport. How about the toss the Money in the Bank briefcase?
I'm tired. We were tired yesterday at like 4 hours ago.
Look at Miz chasing after the briefcase.
La la. Hear more of the song.
And if there's one thing, Joe, that
and they just restart it. They stop his song to start it again. Oh, he's got the sword. Drewy Mac. Dum 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 dum. Drewy Mac with the claymore. He's actually got a claymore. Comes the flames. So cool. So cool. Why, you'd be tired at Christmas too. He's gonna fall asleep trying to open his presents. Drew Mackin's sword. Yep, he brought it. Drew Mackin's sword, I love it. La la la. Dude, I don't know if we're gonna have Cyberpunk, man. We're only like halfway there. And they went to commercial again. Man, I really hope that they give us like an uninterrupted main event here between. It's probably gonna be Bray Wyatt versus. Oh, we still got Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy tonight as well. So probably gonna get Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton as the main event, which is primed and ready for some sort of surprise ending. I like that. By the way, if you guys like video games, I was just talking about Cyberpunk, but if you guys like video games, I have been invited to be an official co-streamer of the Video Game Awards this year. So stop on by on Thursday. I'll be streaming it on my Twitch channel, and we'll see what wins. You know, Game of the Year, Soundtrack of the Year, all that stuff. Gonna be some cool stuff. Probably some game reveals as well. They normally put on a pretty dang good show that shows off new footage of games that we didn't even know were in development, or we didn't know were close to coming out, or giving us info about when to expect something new, all that kind of stuff. So it's not just a game awards show. It's also kind of like a mini E3. I wouldn't even say mini. It's become. They actually have given. And because E3 hasn't been happening recently, they actually have, when E3 was happening, the Game Awards were still getting the scoop on certain brand new games, getting behind the scenes interviews with the actual developers and things. So the Game Awards is quickly becoming its own kind of E3 event, where it's not just about the awards, it also shows brand new stuff that just you may not even expect. So I'm hoping that this year they show off some of that game called the Elden Ring. That's one of my games that I'm really looking for some up and coming info on, or some footage, gameplay footage, anything. I'm also hoping that they show off some new improved Halo footage, because as much as I like PlayStation, Halo is it's one of those games that is ingrained so much in gaming that I really want it to do well. I want it to be a great game. So I hope that they show more of the new Halo. What else am I looking forward to? Gosh, between those two things, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to most of all. But I'm sure there's some other things that I'm forgetting about. Hopefully there's some surprises. I'd like for them to make a sequel to Bloodborne. I'd like for them to show off some gameplay from that new Final Fantasy. What's it? Final Fantasy 16, I think it is. Final Fantasy 16. Because they showed off a trailer for that recently, but I'd like to see some gameplay or another trailer or something. That could be cool. I don't know. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff that's coming up, and I just can't wait to see what surprises there are, because I know that's not all. even if those three things do happen, you know there's going to be even more than that. It's a mini nitty-gritty. A mini nitty-gritty. I like that. It's probably just going to be nitty-gritty. It's cool that I switched nitty-gritties to Thursdays, because it happens on Thursday, so I can just basically make it a special edition of nitty-gritty. So yeah, guys, stop by my Twitch channel, because that's where I'll be streaming it. It's twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. There it is, right there in the chat. Look it up, look it up. Tribute to the Troops was pretty fun yesterday. I liked Tribute to the Troops.
All of us could not be more honored to stand in the ring for a group of individuals that risk their lives on a daily basis. So from all of us
Rob Gronkowski should come back to WWE. Why would he do that? He's playing football.
The greatest fighting force on this planet.
My favorite show of the year.
Oh, gotta mute that up. It's probably a real song. A real copywritten thing. Drew Bress. Drew Bress. Breeze. He's got a fun way of spelling breeze. Not doing all that great in football, is he? He's probably doing all right. I don't know. I haven't been watching. I mean, they're definitely not the Patriots. Lacey 75 Evans, yeah, she did 75 push-ups. I think she counted a couple extra. Maybe she was counting by like by fives or something. Nah, she probably did like 50. It looked like she got to about 50, I would say. But I don't know about 75. Yeah, Daniel, we know about TLC, man. Don't copy and paste paragraphs in my chat, all right?
The WWE to take part of. McIntyre readying himself for the
Pick up Sheamus. I'm surprised that they're doing Sheamus's entrance. He should have just showed up during the commercial because they already gave him an entrance. Remember, they already played his entrance before. They didn't play the whole thing because he had a mic and he did his little promo and walked down to the ring, but it's like they're doubling up to fill time. I don't appreciate that. As much as I like his entrance, it just seems like they're trying to soak up time on this. Sheamus making his way to the ring. The fella! Da 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 dun da 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 da. Awesome. All right, here comes the Miz. Oh, they're giving Morrison his own. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to give Morrison his full-on own entrance. I guess they opted for Morrison's entrance to give him the sideways pyro. How do they do that? I'd like to see some footage of how they do that. Do they have people just standing over next to it with like sparklers that shoot stuff or what? How do they do sideways pyro like that? The Redskins? I thought that team doesn't exist anymore. How come nobody ever thought about putting Money in the Bank contract in a paper shredder? They've never done that? I would think they would have done that already. The football team. They still haven't come up with another name for that team yet? How hard is it? They've had some really good suggestions that people have made.
Add to the team, Miz and Morrison. Well, let's remember 1 week from Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship on TLC. That's gonna be cool. I'm a Mack truck. Don't get run over. It's a handicap match. It's 3-on-2. But Drew is kind of like two superstars in his own right. The way he kicks out of people's stuff. Red Tails. Yeah, Red Tails could have worked. Red Tails could have worked. I saw some cool like wolf looking thing. I saw some really cool ideas. I wonder when Omos is gonna actually get into some matches or get into some conflict with people. I like him as kind of like the big manager type thing, but
Happy to start. Styles not starting.
I wonder when he's gonna start getting more involved.
Oh my God! Round one goes to the WWE champion.
Dang, dude. Just leveled. Morrison just gets leveled by Drew McIntyre. Match has begun.
Styles going to accept. Watch this. Boom!
Jeez, man.
A huge forearm.
Morrison forgot who he was for a second off of that forearm from Drew McIntyre. Dang, headbutt by Drew, and now put him in the corner. Gets the tag straight to Sheamus. This is a tag team you do not want to fight. Sheamus and Drew. That's curtains for you.
World champion. All right, let's not forget how Miz and Morrison got under the skin of Sheamus last week on Miz TV.
Well, and Miz said Sheamus' career was an afterthought, that he was a joke, that Drew McIntyre only cares about himself. Just desperately trying to drive a wedge.
Putting a choke on Sheamus here.
Morrison here finding his way on the mat, getting the better of Sheamus.
Ray versus Randy.
Trying to get Sheamus to help them out in their opportunity to maybe cash in the Money in the Bank contract.
That's got to be the main event.
Title away from McIntyre, said,
we still got Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy tonight as well.
It speaks to the desperation of the Miz to do whatever he can to successfully cash in the Money in the Bank contract.
We're gonna hear about it. We're gonna hear about it for the next 2 weeks. Just by watching the show, man. Just give us your opinion on wrestling and stuff. Hang out with us. Give us your reactions to things, man. We don't need newscasters in here. Especially if you're just going to copy and paste paragraphs. That's
been a good evening for John Morrison thus far.
Imagine if everybody did that.
Devastating axe handled by Big Sheamus.
And so this has got to be so much fun for Sheamus and McIntyre. Sheamus on knee to Styles, backing up the champion. Styles didn't want to tag in earlier.
No escape from
Morrison. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh, Sheamus. Morrison's in a lot of trouble here. It's looking like a handicap match, but not the one I thought I was going to see.
Keep an eye on Morrison.
Morrison, very creative, finding a way away
Morrison,
from
a nice little like backward Rana type of thing.
Uh-oh.
Miz trying to creep up on. Oh. I was going for him. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, Morrison gets tossed over the announce table and lands perfectly in a chair. Wow, dude, that's like a hole-in-one right there. Morrison tried to jump over the top rope and crossbody Drew McIntyre or Sheamus, but he got caught by both of them, and then they did a overhead toss, and Morrison lands perfectly in an announce chair, and they go to commercial. That was a hole-in-one. What are the odds, dude? They tossed him perfectly in the announce chair, and he was just like, That was awesome. That's gonna be. If there was the opposite of Botchamania, if it was like Perfect Mania, where like people do a really good job, that would have been on it. If there was like a Perfect Mania and not a Botchamania, it's like the opposite. That was perfect, dude. Overhead toss right into the announce table chair. He landed in it like he meant to be there. That was cool. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. I'm not even talking about the news, Ringmaster. I'm just talking about like, people coming in here and posting paragraphs about like what the upcoming pay-per-view is. It's like, dude, we're gonna hear about it several times. You know how WWE is, damn it, man. They've literally replayed what just happened on the show we're watching currently. You know, they're gonna tell us about the pay-per-view, so it's just like a redundancy that we don't need. It's not even news. It's just when people come in here and they act as like a news site, it's just not. It's not pertinent. It's not necessary. I'd rather just hear your opinions on stuff. I'd rather it be a hangout. Like picture your friend. You and your friend are sitting on the couch, right? Your friend came over to watch Monday Night Raw, and your friend turns to you and goes, TLC is going to be an upcoming pay-per-view that happens on December the 20th. It's going to be featuring AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. What, like, is that something your friend should do and turn to you and say? Like, nah, man. You should just be talking about the show. You know? I think Miz will have the chance to cash in tonight. Yeah, I think so too. They've been really teasing it. I wouldn't say even teasing it. They've been really trying to do it, but like things keep happening that kind of set it off in a wrong direction for the Miz. I would not be surprised if there's another little tease here. Yeah, what is that theme song for TLC? I'm taking over Skull Crusher's emojis. What? How you doing that? You got a plan? It's unique. It is unique. I wonder how they came up with it. And I wonder if there's going to be a Becky Lynch 24 that like shows her like her, how do I say it? Like her journey throughout her pregnancy and then like having the baby and then getting back into ring shape and all that. I wonder if they're going to have a documentary that shows all that. I'd be interested to see that. Corey Taylor, oh nice. So it's by Corey Taylor. It's not by like Stone Sour or Slipknot or anything. It's just Corey Taylor. He's got his own music by himself now. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know what it means, but I'm wondering how they came up with that. I know what a roux is, but I'm wondering like how they came up with it. I watch a lot of cooking shows, Madness. I watch a lot of cooking shows. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. Like if they combined wrestling and cooking into one show and called it like Monday Night Raw or something. Monday Night Raw. They could just call it Monday Night Raw.
At last.
It's Raw.
A host with class.
Gordon Ramsay. La 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 la. Look at that. Dudley, you had a cup of tea and you had the Universal title? I don't know where you left it. That was you had it. I don't know where did you last see it? You last saw it on the screen. Dudley, that's I know. Don't laugh. Dudley. Dudley's got. And you had a suit. Where'd you put that suit?
Right.
All right, back to it. Cameron, thank you for the host, man.
And that is a very interesting battleground, especially when you got a man as big as almost an AJ Styles. AJ Styles is so
oh my goodness. Mo, I told you I'd find you. Thank you for the host, Mo. Oh yeah.
Celtic connection as a tag team. Absolutely, and people don't understand how tried and true the bond is between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. You mentioned 15 years.
It means an iris that reddish brown. Oh, really?
That being said, the gold.
Oh.
The gold weighs heavy on the bonds of friendship and often phrase that cord.
I didn't know that. That's what it means, reddish brown.
Many have speculated in the Raw locker room, including Keith Lee, whether or not
interesting.
Sheamus is eventually going to stack
the mixture of both of their hair colors or something.
Sheamus is over it. He's over all the rumors, all the noise. The tag made in comes McIntyre, and so this has just been McIntyre and Sheamus manhandling.
What is Becky's real name? I know Seth's real name is Colby. Colby. What is Becky's real name? Is her real name Rebecca? Oh, maybe that's it. Rebecca and Colby. That's Roby? Rube? Maybe that's how they got to it. Rebecca Knox. Okay, so maybe it's the beginning of her name and the beginning of his name. So it's like Colby and Rebecca put together. So Rube. Maybe that's how they came up with it. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Now the quick tags working out for Miz Morrison and of course apparently AJ Styles.
They're not married, are they?
3-on-2 handicap.
Uh-oh.
Drew McIntyre.
Uh-oh, that's a bad baby. You know, some religions think that. Some religions think if you have a child and you're not married, then the baby is like a spawn of the underworld or something. Stuff like that is so funny to me.
Oh, here comes Sheamus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang, dude. You do not want to catch bare-chested chops from Drew McIntyre as Sheamus has you in a headlock. Has you in a full Nelson. Now that's a hurt lock. Alright, Miz is in a world of hurt right now. Uh-oh. Time for the beats. Dang, Sheamus. Just pounding away at the chest of Miz. Miz's chest is just on fire right now. Yeah, his name is Colby.
Actually, who is the handicap for this match? Trying to think is more on the side of Miz.
Nice. Wow, hey, Sheamus went back to the rolling senton thing. It's been a while since I've seen him do that.
Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, for the most part, have owned this match.
Yeah, dude, this has been a handicap match, but not by the team I thought was going to have the advantage here. Is AJ going to get in here? Looks like AJ is the only person who hasn't had a piece of this destruction.
Drew McIntyre's got because his styles that drew the referee's attention.
Rebecca Lopez. Yeah, that is a nice name. I like that.
That tempers. And the numbers catching up with Sheamus. Say good night, sweet prince. The official never saw it. Morrison backing up Miz, now tags himself in. I don't think Sheamus saw it coming. You're right. He's the
there we go. Sheamus starting to feel the pain now. Miz and Morrison working together very well, but Sheamus able to kick out at 2 from the assault.
So far throughout this matchup, Sheamus he's been in the face of Styles. He's backed up Drew McIntyre. So a lot of the questions we had about him have been answered to this point. I don't think there are any questions, Tom. I don't think there should be. Cover by Morrison to put away this match.
Sheamus kicking all the way out of that. See how tall of a kick out he did? His feet were like 3 feet, 4 feet up in the air when he kicked out. Sheamus is awesome.
Morrison understands what's good for Miz is good for him.
I should tell you something about how much I care about Sheamus' career and how much I like him. That he's one of like 4 official wrestling shirts I've ever purchased.
Morrison able to stop Sheamus' momentum, and now a gator roll into the
I've only bought like 5 or 6 pieces of actual WWE merchandise. I have a Sheamus shirt, a Goldberg shirt. I have AJ Styles gloves. I have Fiend gloves, or Bray Wyatt gloves.
I mean, let's face it. Drew McIntyre, he's a worthy champion. He's a fighting champion. But these circumstances,
one more.
with this much going against
One more shirt.
I think even he could not.
I didn't buy the Randy Orton shirt that I have. Actually, Adam Bomb got me that. But yeah, I have that too. That's about it, man. If there was a Kyle O'Reilly shirt, I'd get a Kyle O'Reilly shirt. Oh, AJ in trouble. Look at this. Uh-oh. Calf crusher. Oh my goodness. Calf crusher's locked all the way in, but Sheamus trying to get the head of AJ, but no, AJ wiggled out of it. Oh, wow. Drew McIntyre with the illegal interference here. I really like how WWE has kind of gotten away from just like the traditional heel and traditional face stuff. It makes stuff a little bit more interesting. He's still a face, but it makes things more interesting when they kind of bend the rules a little bit. Oh, nice white noise! Wow, twisting white noise by Sheamus. Sheamus is in Ninja Turtles, yeah, he is. I think he was the Warthog guy. I don't think he was the Rhino. I don't know which one he was, though. Double J is in the house. Is there any Cameron Grimes merch? I think so. I think so. They gave that ACH guy a t-shirt. Why wouldn't they give Cameron Grimes one? I don't know why Becky's not as pale as Sheamus. Some people have different genetics. Oh my goodness, the cameraman got rocked somehow. I don't know what happened to him. They showed a different camera angle and it was looking like Retribution's entrance. Goodness gracious, double overhead suplex by Drew McIntyre on both Miz and Morrison. Look at the cockiness. McIntyre looks like a freaking action figure, dude. Looks like $1 trillion. What a champ. Oh, going for the future shock. No. Morrison does not want any pieces of that. Morrison off the ropes. Ooh. Dude, he got flying backdrop so hard that he did a front flip and landed on his head. Landed on his face. Morrison. Oh my god. Morrison, you're about to catch it. Vince picked him. He did, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like Vince knows more than people think he does. Oh, AJ Styles with the interference from behind cracks the head of Drew McIntyre. Sheamus tags himself in. Was that a wise choice? We're going to find out. Oh, goodness. Super backbreaker by Sheamus. Destroys the entire spine of AJ, and now he's rolling. Morrison. Springboard. Nothing there. Oh, wow. Sheamus accidentally kicked Drew McIntyre. Phenomenal forearm. Clocks Sheamus out of nowhere. That's donezo. Good match. Good ending. Dang, dude. Yeah, Morrison landed all kinds of crazy on that. I hope he's alright. Dang. The thing is, like, he's Vince's chosen one, but, like, look at him. Like, look at him now. Look at him now versus when Vince said he was that he was the chosen one and all that. Look at him now. It's like Vince saw the future. Because he's barely anything like he used to be. Telling you, Vince has got some good forethought and some good opinions on wrestling. He does some stupid stuff too, but that's what it is to be a human being. You just gotta give him some props for some of the stuff that he's put together here. Oh no, he looks all right. I'd say Morrison landed okay on that last one. It looked a little crazy when it happened live, but he rolled through pretty well. Got out of the way, and then Sheamus brogue kicked Drew McIntyre in the face. It was an accident, but that's the second time that Sheamus accidentally hit him. It's the second time that Sheamus accidentally hit Drew in the match, so he's probably rethinking the whole situation here. Dang, that sucks. Doesn't even look like Sheamus did that on purpose at all. Yeah, little hints. Only person that's pinned Drew is Randy. That's it. Nobody else has pinned him. Wow. What, like, you talking about since his title reign started? Since WrestleMania? I think that's true. That was a pretty good match right there. AJ hits the phenomenal forearm on Sheamus and pins him, and that gives the win to Team. I don't know. Team Miz. Pretty good match. And then they go straight to commercial. Dang, man. 2 times in one match. It looks like Sheamus was... well, it looks like to Drew that Sheamus did it on purpose, but from the angles that I saw, it did not look intentional whatsoever. Yep, Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt is happening tonight. I think that's going to be the main event. We still got... Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy tonight. I wish it was for the United States Championship. That'd be a nice little additive. Roman is your head of the table. I'm the head of the table. Don't get it twisted. Since Royal Rumble, he hasn't gotten pinned. Wow, by anybody but Randy. That's crazy. Team Phenomizon. There you go. That's a good little put together. This is my yard now. You can see Elias getting involved. Yeah, maybe Elias will smash him with a guitar. Hey, thank you to everybody who left a thumbs up, by the way, guys. Thank you. Everybody who did that. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout. Shout. Thumb it all up. These are the things that I don't know. I could think of like 100 things that'll rhyme with this, but none of them sound cool to me. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Yeah, I'm the head of the table. You never seen it? I've been at this table for like years now, dude. I've been telling you guys I'm the head of the table. Taker's supposed to be NXT coach? Really? Dude, that could help them so much. I think Taker would be an incredible coach of like getting people to embody a gimmick. I don't know who could teach that even more than Taker. Who could say they've embodied a gimmick for as long and as successfully as Undertaker, dude? He should be the gimmick coach. Should be one of them. That is for sure. Oh yeah, we got Raw Talk tonight. Dude, I love Raw Talk. I love that it comes on right after the show too, and I don't have to wake up early in the morning to find it. Drew's gonna be on Raw Talk. That's awesome. Think about who they have as coaches in NXT. They have some of like the finest wrestlers of all time down there already. If they add Taker to that, it's over with. It's already over with, dude. If anybody saw TakeOver, it's very apparent that it's already over with. They just need to improve their weekly show a little bit. They've been working on it. I've seen the improvement recently. They're starting to tell more stories outside of just the wrestling, starting to become more of like an entertainment show instead of just straight up wrestling all day, which is what's necessary, man. We already see so much good wrestling out of NXT. They gotta add some of that spice. You know, it's like it's so nutritional for wrestling, but it's lacking spice. It's like eating really well cooked plain chicken breast and brown rice. Like, yeah, it's really good for you, but like, where's the flavor at, man? You need to spice it up with better storytelling, and that's what they've started to do, and it's actually paying dividends for them as far as me looking at the show. I like NXT more now than I liked it when it was just like a wrestling show, you know? Because these people are supposed to be developing into WWE superstars, and they're supposed to be like the next big thing. They're not supposed to be like out here just to show us good wrestling. We know they can do that.
Hey guys, in lieu of Asuka defeating Shayna Baszler early on tonight, look what's on tap for next week. This is
Taker as the general manager. That would definitely be awesome. He comes out and he's like, I've decided that we're gonna settle this inside of a cemetery.
I cannot face
and I'll be
Nia
the
Jax
special
next
guest
week in the ring
referee.
alone. I can't. I'm going to get slaughtered.
Cemetery games.
Look, Asuka,
That
I know that
sounded
you and I
fine.
together,
That sounded real
we
fine.
might be
And we're gonna invite
to win the
Scooby
tag titles
Doo.
and achieve the impossible. I mean,
What
team,
the heck?
right?
We got
We're a
Lana
great team? Yes?
backstage with Asuka.
Okay, all right, that's good. But I definitely cannot face Nia
Ruh-roh.
Jax next week. No,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I won't.
Undertaker invited me to the graveyard.
Say it. I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I can beat Nia Jax.
I can beat Nia Jax.
And then we will become women's tag team champions.
And then we will become women's tag team champions. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can beat Nia Jax. I believe in myself. I can do it. I can beat Nia Jax. I can do it.
Oh God, Nia Jax is right there. Nia's just shakes her head no. No, you cannot. The face. Wow. Uh-oh. Sheamus is backstage.
Sheamus,
Showing some
excuse me.
fallout here.
We just saw you bro kick your best friend, Drew McIntyre. Do you think that he's going to...
What I think, Charlie. It's what I know. I know Drew McIntyre's going to come back here, and he's going to try and kick my ass.
Oh.
And I'm going to try and kick his.
Oh, no.
Okay, Sheamus, before we even get to that point, I have to ask you, was what happened out there intentional?
No, it wasn't intentional. What happened was...
Uh-oh. Is he here? Oh, God, he's here. Charlie just runs away.
You know it wasn't intentional, right?
No. I knew exactly what's about to happen with you.
Oh, God. No, don't fight. No, come on. Oh, okay, we'll go to commercial. I thought they were going to start brawling. I don't want to see them fight. He gave them the freaking sword, man. That's sad. That's sad to me. Question, everybody. Who would you rather go out to eat with? Umaga, Yokozuna, the Kishi King, Mo, Viscera? I think he spelled Viscera wrong. Or Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. Well, actually Yokozuna, because that would mean Yokozuna would come back to life. I'd go with Yokozuna, because that wish would bring him back to life. And I think that would be a good thing. So I'd go with Yokozuna. But Kevin Owens is a close second. Sheamus scared of Drew? No, he didn't sound scared of him. He's sad that like it's looking like he's trying to betray his friend. Everybody thinks he's gonna betray him, but he's not betraying him, but it looks like it, you know? It's sad stuff. Like I remember one time my friend he walked up to me, he was my best friend at the time. He walked up to me and he just punched me in the face. And I was like, what? He's like, you know what that was for. I'm like, no, I don't, actually. And he told me that his girlfriend said that I was trying to, like, flirt with her and stuff. And I'm like, what? No, I wasn't. And eventually they broke up. And he's like, yeah, I kind of knew that you didn't do that. But, you know, I just had to stand up for myself. But it just sucks when like, other people are thinking something and it turns into your friend, like, not liking you for something you didn't even do, you know? So I've been in this situation before, and it's sad. So I kind of know how Sheamus feels. Taker would say, rest in peace, then leave. Yeah, maybe. You think he could help Damian Priest? I think Damian Priest is super money as it is. I don't know. Like he just looks like a main roster superstar that just kind of have in NXT right now. I don't see where his room for improvement is. I just think Damian's money, dude. He sounds like $1 million. He looks imposing. He wrestles like $1 million. He's already been champion. Like it's, I don't, and he carried the championship with like a good piece of, like he built the regard for the title, I feel, and he's just dominant. I feel like he's already main roster. They just kind of have him in NXT right now. It's kind of like how I felt about Kevin Owens or Samoa Joe or Sami Zayn or Shinsuke. Like they were just in NXT. They weren't, like they didn't need it. I kind of feel like Damian Priest doesn't really need it. He's more of just like a building block that's helping NXT. NXT isn't really helping him a lot. He's kind of become more charismatic since he showed up there. He seems like he's got more confidence, so maybe it did help him. But oh, it is a brawl. Oh no. Oh my God. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are fighting. No. Oh my God. This is a brawl right here. The refs can't even get a hold of him. Look at this. People are just cheering him on. They're not even trying to break it up. How would you get between these two? Postman Pierce? Where's Postman Pierce? Don't get between them. This one guy got them apart in this super checkered suit.
This is serious.
Oh, and then they come together to beat up this guy in a suit. Oh no, don't rip that suit. That suit looks real expensive. Oh goodness, dude, they ripped his suit so hard he's in his freaking undershirt already. Oh, Team Razor's Edge through the table.
This time you're buying your cheap bastards.
Oh, now they're friends again. They're friends again after Razor's edging this dude through a table together. They got back together. They're like, all right, let's get a pint. That's cool. La la la. What does it go like? Is this a new version? Look at Bobby Lashley. Dude. Just stop it. This roster is so far off the hook, it's like, dude, you can't even try to hang up. Look at him, man. Who's taking that title off of him? Nobody, dude. No, nobody. The only way they can take that title off of him is just rip up the whole book. That title is, it's guaranteed. With a warranty.
And I'm glad you lost.
I was thinking one dude breaks up these two. No way. I mean, me either. I was like, they got distracted by just seeing a guy who just shouldn't even be in the fight. I like that outcome. I like that ending right there. I did not want to see them just totally turn into just brutal rivals. Bro. Who's my favorite wrestler? It depends. Depends on what you're talking about. Are you talking about of all time, or are you talking about currently, or what? Dun, dun. It's kind of like the Hurt Business theme, but kind of molded into its own thing. Yeah, I like the story. I was just kind of sad because I don't want to see them. Uh-oh. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Bro nuts.
But bro, I have an idea for you. So I've been thinking a lot about tag team names, and since I've realized what the Hurt Business is called, the Hurt Business, I mean, I always understood the business part because they wear those 6 suits, but I didn't realize the Hurt part until Lashley attacked me last week. You know what? It didn't hurt so much here as much as it hurt here. You know what I mean, bro? I feel you, man. So you have an idea? Oh, dude, idea, right? The Hardy Bros. Oh, boys. Hardy Boys. I'm getting it. Hardy Boys. One of the greatest tag teams to ever exist. Imagine Jeff Hardy teams up with Riddle, and we become the Hardy Bros.
The Hardy Bros.
I really gotta go. Dude, I don't like it though. Dude, our finisher could be Broetry in motion.
Broetry.
I kind of like it. Sorry, man. I gotta go. Oh.
He's like, I kind of like it. Gotta go.
One of my bro nuts. More for me.
Dude, that's probably the first donut this dude has eaten in like months. You seen Matt Riddle's musculature? This dude has not a piece of fat on him. This guy ain't eating no bro nuts. That's probably his first bro nut in like months. The guy's diet is probably ridiculously strict. The guy's got abs on his abs. Broetry in motion. Yeah, that was funny. I want bro nuts. I know, right? I love donuts. All right, Jeff Hardy's here. He's Jeff Hardy. He likes to party.
What do you get for the next week as your award? A one-on-one match with the United States champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. I understand.
Who made his theme song? Did he make this theme song too? Bam, 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 bam. Or is this a Jim Johnston creation?
First time Hardy's actually faced Lashley here in WWE. First time ever.
Dang, Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Lashley for the first time ever.
Early on, and the entire
Let's go.
body,
Right now, my favorite wrestler is Seth Rollins. Right now, it's Seth Rollins.
Bobby Lashley,
my second favorite wrestler is Randy Orton. Right now. That's not of all time, but right now, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Jim Johnston made that song. Oh, okay.
And his ability to be the meanest man on the block, Tom.
Dang, Jim Johnston is the master of making songs that are just so iconic, but so like targeted at a certain type of act. Like, and his range is so crazy. He makes good songs in different genres. Saw half the Viking Raiders beginning of the show. Did you? Really? I did not. I did not see that. Where did you see them? Your second favorite should be your first. It's tough, man. I gotta keep it real, though. I gotta keep it real. I like Seth a little bit more than Randy, but for different reasons. I think they're both just masters of what they do, though. They're both just master class.
Uphill battle right now for Hardy.
Easier said than done, and a shot right to the face of Byron. An up and down night for the Hurt Business, as we saw earlier on. Whoa, Lashley crushes Jeff
There you go.
Hardy
We Rupp knows the command. Oh yeah, Gangrel's song. I actually had that as my theme song in the GWE for a whole season. That was my theme song. I was like a vampire type of dude. It was still me, but I had like a vampire type of idea for my character. Oh, during the tribute. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was probably backstage. Probably backstage right now, just in case. Oh wow, Yokosuka cutter, got him. Oh no, Jeff Hardy able to flip out of the Yokosuka cutter. Wow, this is a pretty good match so far. Oh, twist of fate. No, Lashley out of there. Oh, looking for the hurt lock. Jeff Hardy smartly elbowing his way out of this. Yeah, you do not want to catch that. Has anybody got out of it? Even Drew couldn't get out of it. Remember, Drew couldn't get out of it. They had to go off the air, remember? Bobby Lashley put the hurt lock on Drew, and Drew couldn't break it. They went off the air, and Drew was still in it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's Bro Nuts. Matt Riddle tugs MVP off the apron. Wrecking ball drop kick by Jeff Hardy. Bobby Lashley on the outside. Jeff. Oh, clothesline. Off the apron. Broetry in motion. They go to commercial off of that. Yeah, I wish this was for the title. That's what I was saying earlier, Red. WWE needs to sell Bro Nuts. How would they ship them to you though? Like in a ice chest? I don't know if I want cold Bro Nuts, you know? I feel like they gotta be warm. Sounds so weird. Guarantee you Seth and Becky Kid will become a WWE superstar. Maybe not though. There's some people who get like so sick of what their parents do because that's all they're expected to do that they just don't pursue it at all. But just based off of genetics and talent, probably got a the child probably has a good head start in becoming a superstar if they wanted to. Do I like Raw or SmackDown more? I like Raw better than SmackDown because it's longer and because I don't know, just a lot of what it's doing right now just seems a little bit higher caliber to me. SmackDown is more concise. It's a lot more concentrated, so they do things with a little less. It's a little less drawn out. I like them both for their own reasons, but I kind of like Raw better. I know I'm in the minority there, but it's just to me I like it. I like them both though. I like every show. I think they all have their reasons for existing, and that's the best part about it. If there was a redundant show, that would probably be my least favorite. But they all have their own they have their own identity, and that makes them matter more to me. What's this? They put mozzarella on your what? Pepperoni cheeser? Why are they making me so hungry, man? Raw has more food commercials. That's true. That's one thing I don't like about it. They make me hungry. Yeah, this is a non-title match. I wish it was for the title. Main Event is the best show in wrestling right now. Is it really, though? Is it really? I mean, for a while, my favorite show was 205 Live. I thought 205 Live was killing everything for a while there. I'd say for at least 2-3 months, 205 Live was just couldn't miss. It was a 1-hour show. It happened right after SmackDown, and it had for a while there had like Enzo, they had freaking Ali, they had Neville, they had Daivari, they had the gentleman Jack Gallagher, they had the real Brian Kendrick, they had, oh my goodness, it just goes, the list goes on. Tony Nese, Cedric Alexander, Drew Gulak. The list is just ridiculous, man. They were killing it, and the show was so concise, and the matches were just off the hook. Oh, they had the Lucha House Party people. Like it, for a while, 205 Live was like the best thing. I don't doubt that that main event could be killing it right now. All right, back to it. The velocity was almost as good. Hey. Oh yeah, Murphy? Dude, they had Murphy? I mean, goodness gracious. I was just talking about this yesterday, about how, like, you should just be a fan of wrestlers and not a fan of, like, a certain brand, because there are great wrestlers everywhere, man. There are people you're watching on one show who used to be on another show that you didn't care about, you know? Is Jeff 50? No, Jeff is not 50 years old. Uh-oh. You're gonna get some of me, bro. You can't handle me. Matt Riddle in the face of Bobby Lashley. I'm glad they're giving more attention to Matt Riddle here recently. Goldust, yeah, Goldust was on there. TJP was on there, but yeah, TJP.
Obeying the officials count of 6.
Kira Tozawa. Look at this list of people they've had in 205 Live. Super savages.
Last week's sudden death triple threat match that Riddle was close to maybe getting a WWE title opportunity, and Lashley was not.
Maybe Bobby Lashley just felt disrespected.
Oh my goodness. Bobby Lashley just wrenching the nose almost off the face of Jeff Hardy.
And now Riddle trying to inspire Jeff Hardy.
Shoeless bro, yep.
Hardy is in a bad way at the hands of Bobby Lashley.
We go. Oh.
Maybe he's
I did not like this predicament at all.
Donatello? Yeah, I made him break character. He's supposed to be a heel, and I made him just crack up.
All over Jeff Hardy tonight.
He was he came out with this heelish attitude. Remember when TJP was a heel on 205 Live? Well, he came out with that attitude, and I was there. I was in like the third row or something. Nobody was cheering. You know how it is, man. Like, it's 205 Live. People are just there because they just were like, oh, SmackDown isn't over? I guess I'll stick around. But, so nobody was really cheering or anything because he was a heel too, so why would they cheer? But I was like, you're the man, TJP! He was up on top. He was up on the top rope, like doing his little pose thing where he's just supposed to be the greatest thing. Everybody was trying to keep his heel face on, and I was like, you're the man, TJP! And it looked like I kind of like startled him because nobody was cheering, and all of a sudden somebody was like, you're the man! And he just looked over at me and he just smiled. And he shook his head because everyone saw him break character, and people started laughing too. Oh, it's over, dude. Jeff's getting choked. It's done, dude. Can't get out of that. Oh, elbowing him. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no, he's going for the mount now. Oh god. Oh, this is... You do not want Bobby Lashley grabbing you by the neck at all, but you definitely don't want his weight on top of you while he does it. I know, right? In a real situation, if Lashley gets a hand on you, it's a wrap. Like, it's literally a wrap. Like, they're going to have to wrap you up. Wrap you up and let somebody do the autopsy later. 205 Live, I don't think they've ever had females besides Alicia Fox. I remember Alicia Fox being there, but she didn't have a match. She was there with the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar, and she was with Cedric for a little bit, I think. Cedric Alexander. I think that's the only female that I've seen on the show, really.
Momentum in favor of Jeff Hardy.
Baxter Stockman. Devo versus Lashley. Lashley versus Bolo. Have him fight Bolo. Have him fight what's his name? That other guy. Who's that other guy? Oh, Whisper in the Wind. Cracks Lashley right in the face with the heel. Beautifully placed. That's Uno. That's Dos. Lashley kicks out. There was this other guy. He's like a legend. He's like a black guy, super buff, and he's like famous for like beating up people in street fights. What's that guy's name? Somebody knows.
Up against the top rope. Now Bobby Lashley showing the effects of this match.
Oh my goodness, flatliners. That's Uno, that's Dos. Oh, Jeff kicks out. Dude, we got ourselves a match here. He said, "Fire up right now." MVP just coaching on Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley looks like $1 million now, dude. I'm so glad the Hurt business exists. This is all he needed, man. No. Jeff reverses. Kicks low. Twist of fate. Oh, man. Made him lay out straight into it. Jeff Hardy looking for the win right now. It's going to be a disqualification. MVP is going to push him off the top. Jeff ascending to the heavens. Looking to come down with the wrath. Wow, can he jump that far? It's crazy far. No. Bobby rolls under. Come here, spears him in half. Flip spear, I love it. That's done. And now it's time for the Hurt Lock. Make him hurt for that. He tested him too hard. Now you gotta face the punishment. It's over. Catch this Hurt Lock. Good match, man. That was a good match. That's ding ding ding. That's ding ding ding. I don't think he's gonna tap though. I think he's just gonna pass out. He's tapping. Okay, he tapped. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, it's not Mike Tyson. Oh dang, he's not even letting go. I told him he's got to face the punishment. Oh, and he just tosses Jeff Hardy at Matt Riddle. What a savage, man. Kimbo, there you go. Kimbo Slice. Thank you. Kimbo Slice. That's what I'm talking about. Kimbo Slice. That guy's like the Black Sagat. I love it, dude. I love it. This is how Bobby should be looking. This is exactly how Bobby should be looking. I absolutely love it. This is what was missing since he showed back up here. It's so like full circle. It's so beautiful. Uh-oh. Randy Orton. Randy Orton backstage. Randy Orton opens the door. The rabbit is here. You should have kicked the door on the rabbit. Dang, dude. You should have kicked the door on the rabbit. He's not bothered by it at all, though. He's just like, whatever, dude. Get these puppets out of here. Bobby Lashley, dun, 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 Bobby Lashley. Yeah, Kimbo Slice, dude. Thank you. Who's the first person who said that? Was it Heartbreak? Oh, and it was RKO. RKO said it. Thank you. Yeah, Kimbo Slice. That's who I was talking about. That guy. Guy was a savage. Was he in some movies or what? Don't give him any ideas. Cook the rabbit. You guys are vicious. I want this This pizza present box. Mmm. Yummy, yummy, yummy. What's the triple treat box? Why do they make me so hungry on Monday Night Raw? Kimbo was in movies. I've just seen like YouTube videos of him. This Friday, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns meet face to face. Tune in live on Fox. Here you go, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Debo versus Holyfield. Dude, I heard Holyfield's coming out of retirement too. That's some easy paychecks, man. This boxing stuff is turning into real easy paychecks right now. Who's he gonna fight? Who's he gonna fight? He's gonna fight the guy who plays Aquaman. What's that guy's name? Jason Momoa. Yeah, Jason Momoa versus Evander Holyfield. There you go. It's another million pay-per-view buys right there. Junkyard Dog? Yeah, I don't think he's alive anymore. Evander Holyfield. Who? What other person could he fight? He could fight he should fight KSI. You gotta have like some weird YouTuber show up. Or not, I shouldn't say weird, but some YouTubers gotta show up. You could sell a million pay-per-views at $60 a pop. Make a cool like 10 mil just coming out of retirement and let somebody punch you like a couple times. Holyfield wants Tyson, I think? Dude. If they do that, that's guaranteed money. Absolute guaranteed money. And if he beats him again, it's just it's already a wrap, but it's, I mean, if he beats him again, it's just that's kryptonite right there. That's kryptonite levels. Gritty Lashley didn't lose to nobody, only lose to Drew McIntyre. Yeah. That's good stuff. That's the way he should be. Until somebody beats him for this title. But who could do that? Like, who's legit enough to really touch Bobby Lashley right now? I don't see it. I really don't. Jeff was doing a good job though. Gritty, you're a YouTuber. Oh yeah, maybe I should just start throwing out like challenges to people. Dude, if I get a cool $1 million, it's a wrap. Everything's a wrap. Everything's a wrap if I get a cool $1 million. I'll never want for anything again. Being broke has taught me so much about how to live to your means and just pay the stuff you need, dude. I'll be set for life off $1 million. There's some people who can't live a month off $1 million, dude. I could live my whole life off $1 million, guaranteed. Has to be me versus a real boxer. Dang. Well, I better start training right now. I'm gonna get worked. I'm gonna get mopped up. Who could I fight? Nah, like, cause if I challenge a real boxer, then I might not make a lot of money off of it. Because that's the problem with boxing right now, is that it's getting destroyed by UFC. Boxing, it's only popular to boxing fans. That's why bringing Tyson back, or Roy Jones Jr., or bringing in people like Logan Paul or Jake or KSI. That's why those things matter so much, is because nobody knows about boxing right now. Like, it's just the people who are boxing fans. It's kind of like AEW. It's like the people who watch AEW are the people who watch AEW. There's no in between. There's no like, oh my god, new fans or something. It's got its own thing. It's its own thing. It's not bringing in new people, and that's what boxing became. For a long time, it became just people who like boxing watch boxing, and that's it. So it's about expanding the audience. So I'd have to challenge somebody to a fight who's like pretty well known for it to actually make money. If I just fight some dude who's a boxer, you know, I'll make like $1,000 and I'll have brain damage for the rest of my life. If I'm gonna get brain damage, I need $1 million. I need at least $1 million off of it. Gritty versus Tyson. Hey, I know how to beat Tyson. You just hug him all night. I'll just pretend like I'm a Care Bear. I'll just do that. I already saw how to at least last the whole fight versus Tyson. He gave away the secrets. I'll take $1 million to hug Tyson all night. I'm sure there's some people who would do it for free. Gritty versus... Yeah, I'd fight CM Punk. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Me versus CM Punk in a boxing match. Now that... I'd make millions off of that, and I don't even really feel like I'd be in a whole lot of danger. I'll do it. CM Punk. There you go. I ain't letting that man make me a meme, dude. I'll be a meme for $1 million. That's good. It's fine with me. It's just advertisement as far as I'm concerned. Alright, Randall Keith is here. Got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. Yeah, as long as he doesn't, like, permanently disable me or anything, then I'll get knocked out for $1 mil. I do a lot more for a lot less. I don't think UFC is as big as it was in the 2000s. It's still bigger than boxing. Exactly. And that's the thing. That shows you where boxing is at.
So why do you believe that Bray Wyatt would accept the challenge from Randy Orton? Bray Wyatt.
Bray just comes out with like a little cancer about him.
He thrives. Is this not an example?
Where is Alexa? Alexa's gonna be the X factor in this match. She's gonna come out from under the ring with like a fiendess Princess Fiend mask. She's gonna come out from under the ring with a fiend mask on it and hit Randy in the head with a hammer. A meal plus a meal from a straw. Like I said, dude, I've went through more for less.
Actions, but Orton has been locked into Bray Wyatt.
All right, here we go. Randy versus Bray. Bray's dressed like he wants to show you a new house or something.
Bray Wyatt right in here against Randy
Let's go.
Orton, and it appears Wyatt going to test himself.
Yeah, I'd fight CM Punk.
All too well.
Heck yeah. That sounds like a perfect fight for me. It'd still be a challenge, you know? Still be a challenge. I think he'd still mop me up. I'm not saying I'd win, but at least I wouldn't have to worry about getting my neck snapped. I feel like the wrong punch from Tyson at the wrong time might snap your neck. I don't think CM Punk's got that type of power. I'd definitely fight him. Plus, it'd make headlines. You put me versus CM Punk on like the same fight card as whenever Holyfield comes back, easily make it $1 mil. They'll be like, who the heck is this dude? Who's Gritty Urban? Oh, Bray blocks the backdrop attempt by Randy on the desk, and now gonna hit him with his own medicine? Oh my goodness, yep. Randy's back. Randy's back catches its own medicine. Ay, ay, ay. He stole Byron Saxton's... He threw it to commercial. Wow, Bray actually announced them going to commercial. He stole Byron Saxton's headset and announced them going to commercial break. He should have said, stick around for picture-in-picture. And then there is no picture-in-picture. Be an ultimate heel move right there. It's Edge out of nowhere. I wish, man. When Edge comes back, that's gonna be some hype right there. Bray would be funny on commentary. Yeah, I think so too. He's so good on the mic. I'm glad he got away from all that other Bray Wyatt stuff he was doing. Remember when it got super boring for a while, where he was like,
when you see the clouds coming across the sky, then you know that the dirt is quick to follow. After the rise comes the fall.
No, that actually makes too much sense. You know, when he was saying like all that stuff and he was still getting his butt handed to him every single match, And it's like, just quit talking trash, man. Like, quit. He was like Scrappy Doo, you know, like always talking trash, but never like producing results. I'm so glad he got away from that.
Hard to relax.
Oh, thank you, Shaq. Picture in picture. He was just talking so much trash and just getting mopped up every time he had a match. I'm so glad they got away from that. Because it was just sad. It made his promos not matter, because it was like, blah, 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 yeah, when are you losing next? Oh, in the very next match? Okay, I thought so. I heard that Doritos were a mistake. I actually heard, not a mistake, but I heard that Doritos, commercial just made me think about this. I heard that Doritos were made from like leftovers at a Disney World park. Like somebody came up with Doritos just based off of leftovers or something. That's crazy. I gotta watch that. I saw the video, but I didn't watch it. I just saw it pop up. I was like, what? That's crazy to think of. We were tired of Bayou Bray. I wasn't tired of him being Bayou Bray. I was just tired of like the cryptic promos that never amounted to anything. Like I liked the main idea. I liked the Bayou Bray with the Sister Abigail storyline, and then his followers around him. But then there was just so much exposition and weird promos piled on top that it diluted the whole thing so far that and then his win-loss record wasn't reflecting any of the cool stuff he was talking about. You know, it's like you cut epic promos or whatever that sound like something's gonna happen, and then you lose. It's like, okay, well, maybe it just didn't go right. And then like 20 times later, it's like, okay, well, maybe you should just stop talking because you're not producing results. Do they? They dip their chicken in pickle juice? Really? Your food is there. You ordered a pizza? Alright, we're back to it.
He's just laughing. He's getting punished by Orton.
Why tell me that, Gritty? Rip Dorito. Hey, I don't think it necessarily matters for the taste of it. I love Doritos. But I'm just telling you, I think I saw that they were like Disneyland, some sort of like leftover Disneyland stuff they created Doritos out of. You should watch that video tonight. I want to see what that's talking about.
Explosive all over the ringside area between these two.
Now I gotta get you.
This is the fight that Orton is getting from Bray Wyatt. Imagine what he'll get from the Fiend.
Always has a line in the drive-thru, yeah. Dude, Chick-fil-A, they have to be making a killing. Dang, Randy just viciously bringing the knee straight to the face of Bray on the mat, going for the pin. He's got to know that that's not going to be enough, and it wasn't. Barely gave him a 1 count.
He understands what's
Blah,
on the
yeah,
line.
right.
He understands the damage
Love Doritos.
he can do to Bray Wyatt before TLC.
Randy Orton identified.
I don't believe it.
In Bray Wyatt, in the Fiend, smile.
Bray is just smiling as he's getting choked out.
What a matchup this is here live inside WWE ThunderDome. Randy Orton one-on-one with Bray Wyatt here live on Monday Night Raw.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in years.
So Bill Orton, you're looking down at times at Bray Wyatt and that smile. How do you continue against this man?
You simply continue on,
man.
and you ignore it. I mean, Bray Wyatt, he knows that he can play these mind games, but Randy Orton, he knows he cannot fall for them, that he must continue this onslaught.
I think it's got to be more infuriating than anything.
There's this place here called Raising Cane's that I'd really like to try. I hear people talking very highly of this place called Raising Cane's. It's a chicken place. Never had it.
And Orton once again all over Bray Wyatt.
Can't wait to see the Thunderdome in a new venue. Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
Unrelenting in this offense.
This Mo said this is the last Raw from the Thunderdome. Next time we see Raw, they'll be at the Tropicana Dome or whatever it's called. Oh, nice clothesline. Dude, Bray's got so much beef. I love Raising Cane's. Their sauce is really good. That's what I hear. I hear the sauce is like expertise.
Wyatt seems to be working himself into a trance-like state.
Maniacal mind at work.
Lee's Famous Chicken.
Bray Wyatt.
Now we gotta get you. I like that saying. The Usos should have a brand new shirt that says that on it. Now I gotta get you.
Oh, now Wyatt on the move and speed.
Boom. Bray with a splash in the corner. Crossbody.
No more playing games.
Oh my God. Wow. Elevated DDT. Stump puller DDT on Randy. Wow. I think some of this time off from wrestling has kind of been detrimental to Bray's wrestling, though. He seems a little slower than normal.
This would not bode well for Randy Orton.
It would be disastrous for Randy Orton.
Oh no. Going for Sister Abigail.
Oh, Sister Abigail. No, Randy's out of there. Oh, right into his own backbreaker.
And now it's Orton trying to collapse into a cover. Hook to the inside leg and a kick out by Wyatt.
2 counts. Braised beef.
Starting to feel a little bit of frustration with his inability to put Bray Wyatt away.
Now 1 Canes. Sorry guys, you gotta deal with the torture just like me. You gotta get hungry. At least you guys are, you know, you could eat if you felt like it. I don't like eating on stream. It's not that kind of stream. Maybe I should start doing mukbangs, 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 however you pronounce it. Yeah, Bray keeps it. I know he can be a little slower. It's fine. I would gladly trade. I would gladly trade a Young Bucks match for a Bray Wyatt storyline any day, dude. Any day. They both have their worth, but to me, dude, good matches, dude. There's a million people who can put on a good match. There's not a lot of people who can put together a character like the Fiend and keep it as consistently entertaining. I'd gladly trade any day. Do cooking shows, Gritty. Maybe I could. It's just... Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. No. Oh, thumb to the eye by Randy. Look at the devious tactics.
He's gonna have to do that against Bray Wyatt.
Now I gotta get you. Oh, here we go. Now Randy's gotta get you. Draping DDT. That's massive head damage. Now Randy. Oh, here we go. The lights are going out. I said, how is this possible? Dude, I'm telling you, if Alexa comes out from under the ring with a Fiend mask on. Oh, Randy Orton with the RKO. Goes for the pin. Oh. Ref can't see. Ref can't count. Lights are all out. Randy's laid out. Whoa. He was laying on the Fiend himself. He turned into the Fiend. He transformed into the Fiend? How's this possible? What? Where's the ref at? Ref. Whoa, dude, that was awesome. Randy was going to win the match. You see that? Randy won. He hit the RKO. Let me in. Dude, Randy was going to win that match right there. He turned into the Fiend. He was laying on him to pin him, but the Fiend was who was under him when the lights came back on. Oh, there's a new picture of Shayna? Hang on a second. Let me see. See if I can get this Shayna Baszler picture while we're waiting for Raw Talk to come on. There's a new picture of Shayna. Dude. That was crazy. RKO was like, that was BS. Of course. I think that was well done. I mean, it is kind of BS, the outcome of it, yeah, but the overall spot itself was awesome. Oh, there's new gender picture. Who's this Jenny girl? And there's a new picture of Jeff Hardy. Okay. And they got Johnny Gargano with the not Universal, the North American Championship. Ooh, new Kalisto. Kalisto. Dude, I'm glad I came over here. Oh, there's Big Karrion Kross, man. I hope we see him again very soon. Kona Reeves. When's the last time we saw him? There's Mansoor. Mercedes Martinez. Where's she been at? Who was I looking? Oh, Paige is still on here. Would have thought they would have got rid of her by now. She's been troublesome. Oh, they got a new picture of Scarlett. Okay, I'm getting that. Who was I looking for? Oh, Shayna. No, they still have the old picture of Shayna up here. That sucks. What I actually came for, that they don't have it. Dude, Ginger. What the heck? Yep, brand new picture of Ginger. Just waiting for Raw Talk to start, guys. We're gonna watch Raw Talk together, and then we're gonna get to the. They titled this picture of Jeff Hardy Jahar. His name is Jahar. Jahar. Jeff Hardy is now known as Jahar. I like this Kalisto picture. It's looking real cool. Jahar. Guess I could show you guys these brand new pictures I'm talking about while we're waiting for this to start. Jahar. You know his name is Jahar now? It's not Jeff Hardy anymore. He's Jahar. He played chess. Yeah, he really brought him in. Roman Reigns. That's the advertisement for TLC. It just has Roman Reigns on the advertisement. That's it. Well played, WWE. Well played. NXT UK. Play live.
To mind is nothing that I wore, but when my sister decided to cut bangs and showed up with a mom dude to school, I was like, what?
So I go out and I hit my mark, and then I look at
Lance Bass?
It's a completely different band that was going on before us.
The first time we kissed, I bit her, which was terrible.
Oh my god. We only have time for one more song. Like, what do you guys want? You want something like deep and raw and real? Or do you want something a little funky? And I was like, funky! Like,
Watch a new
What?
episode of Uncool with Alexa Bliss tomorrow, right here on the WWE Network.
Uncool with Alexa Bliss.
The action doesn't
All right, so what was I going to show you? I was going to show you guys a new picture of Scarlett. Let's see what Scarlett's looking like. All right, so this is the picture we have of Scarlett right now.
Tear the Slambulance apart.
And then we have a new picture of Scarlett.
And send your opponent busting out the back on a sprint.
Send your opponent busting out the back.
You can create maximum chaos with the WWE Wrecking Slambulance.
The
Setting
Slambulance.
figures each sold separately, adults assemble.
All right, where is she? There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good picture right there. There you go, brand new Scarlett.
Hello, everybody. We are back. It's Monday night. You know exactly
Our Trizzle.
what that means. And I think we know what that means here at this desk. And we are oh so excited to welcome you into another amazing, compelling, ultra insightful episode of
And we
Raw
got
Talk. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in.
Charlie
Thanks
with
for
the-
being here with us. I'm
the
Charlie
half and
Caruso.
half
This
shirt.
here is my man, R-Truth. Collectively, we are Char Truth. What's going on?
The Messiah,
What's
King
up?
of Fate. What's up,
What's on
dude?
your mind? There's a lot happened. We have a lot to unpack here.
It was a good show to you. I'm glad you liked it, man.
Out. Randy Orton was in the ring with Bray Wyatt.
Seemed to be the
That's
case.
our new
But
Scarlet.
then the lights go off and then it's the Fiend. That didn't bother you?
Oh, I mean,
That was crazy.
Every time I see that mask, I'm just waiting to wake up in the middle of the night and look up and see the Fiend at the end of my bed. I swear
no.
to you, that mask scares the crap out of me.
It's a stranger danger.
Yeah,
Stranger
it's-
danger.
It's horrifying. So I mean, can you only
What the heck?
imagine?
All right, let's
You're
get the new
rolling
Kalisto.
up who you think is Bray Wyatt. The lights go off, which is very normal for the Fiend when he's making his entrance. And next thing you know, you're on top of the Fiend.
Right.
And then he gives the mandible claw. I mean, this
Boom.
is just
Look at him. He's flexing extra
my
hard
worst
in this,
nightmare,
in
and I
this
can't
picture.
imagine that things are
Look at Kalisto
going
over
very
here.
well inside the head of Bray
Look how hard he's
right
flexing in this picture.
Things not going well inside the head of mine, myself, and I right now.
now. Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I. Yeah, I said mine, didn't I? Yeah, but look, no, look at this. Look, my eyes are not deceiving me.
Oh, your eyes, you are 20/20 vision right there. What you saw is absolutely correct.
Look at how
It's
hard
scary,
he's
but it is
flexing
what
in
it
this
is. And
picture.
now
He's got the
we really
just
have
the
to think
extended
about, and that is
chest.
something I want to ask you real quick. At TLC, will Randy Orton be able to contain the Fiend?
It doesn't look like he can contain him right now. Look,
Exactly.
his teeth bad.
Morrison is on Ms. and Mrs. Yes, Launchpad. I saw
He
that.
needs to see a
I didn't watch the show, but they
That is
advertised it. I have not
I
seen
mean,
one
yeah.
episode of Ms. and
trickery. That's
Mrs.
like-
Is it a good
Well,
show
then
or
you
what?
see
Have you
very
watched it?
slowly here, Randy Orton starts losing the oxygen going to his brain. He can't no longer comprehend what's going on. You see his arm go limp, and next thing you know, it is over for Randy Orton. So this does not bode well, being that we are so close to TLC. We're only a few weeks away.
And his outfit under his clothes?
Yeah, he had the
Still
match
doesn't
on.
explain
And
it,
then the
dude. How
Fiend
did he get the
appeared.
mask on that quick? How did he get the how did he get the gloves on that quick? How did he get the
we
how did he
know
get his
this.
pants
We
off,
know
his
this.
shirt
It's been
off?
the
It was
case
like
forever. The
just
Fiend
a
runs
few
rampant
seconds.
on
It wasn't like the
whoever
lights
he
were off
wants,
for like
wherever
30
he
seconds
wants,
or anything.
Whenever he wants.
They did some
This is the Fiend's
they did some
world. We're just
craziness.
living in it.
Bray really switched it up
Remember
real
that one
quick
time
there.
you started like kind of talking crap?
Never.
Yeah, and the
He must have
I've
just
never-
practiced
no,
getting
not
that
me,
stuff on
Truth.
real quick.
No. You must have heard
Truth,
somebody else.
I think
Yeah,
you say
I
a
love
lot
the
of things I don't
TLC
think you
graphics.
sometimes
It's got a
realize
good
what's
look to
coming
it
out
with
of
the
your mouth.
chairs flying around and
We'll work
everything
on
like a hurricane.
Okay, well,
Ms. and
from a
Mrs. is
creepy
better than
piece
Raw.
of
Dang, it's
business
that good.
To the Hurt Business. How about that for a transition?
It's not bad. Are they here?
Well, yes, absolutely. We've got
Uh-oh.
two members of the Hurt Business
Hurt
joining
Business.
us right here on Raw Talk, ladies and gentlemen.
Dot, dot,
Shelton
dot, dot.
Benjamin.
Shelty B and Cedric Alexander. Nice.
Guys, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't have the arm length to shake
Looking
your
all
hands.
spiffy.
Yeah.
I know, I know, fresh to death. You see that?
Yes.
Unbutton the,
It's,
you know.
Dang.
don't
The
want
suit
that.
jacket's
These
free.
suits are
Take a
looking
seat. I like
real
it.
nice.
Can I ask the first question?
They're looking fine.
course.
Real
Man, I've been
fine.
wanting to ask this.
Okay.
Like, we all seen Benjamin Button, right? But I want to know how
Benjamin
long,
Button.
how does it feel being born old? You know what I'm saying?
What?
Truth? Shelton Benjamin, not Benjamin Button.
You done disappointed a lot of people, Mr. Benjamin.
You
I
have
just asked the
disappointed a
question.
lot
Did
of
the kids
people.
bother you with the medication and stuff like that?
All right, look.
Y'all not
I
gotten
think
help for him yet?
we have tried. No one will admit him.
Are you sure you're not on medication, Truth?
Also,
Bro, I never took
we are still waiting for
Tic
this.
Tacs and Sirs. That's about it.
Okay,
taking
gentlemen,
Tic
I want
Tacs.
to talk about your
Oh my
experiences
God.
tonight on Monday Night Raw. Look, Kofi
Swag
Kingston,
business.
an opponent of both of yours tonight. Okay?
Right.
Kofi good.
So I'm trying to understand who actually ended up being the winner here. Was it the New Day or was it the Hurt Business? Because if memory serves me correctly, Shelton, Kofi beat you, but Cedric, you came in and had seconds of Kofi, to which you got the victory.
He was tired.
Let me cut you off right there. All right. At the end of the night.
Kofi caught that lumbar check
whose
like
hand was raised
crazy,
high?
dude.
The Hurt Business. So as far as we're concerned, as far as you should be concerned, as far as anyone watching.
Yeah, we're not watching Miz and Morrison. We're watching Raw Talk right now, Launchpad.
As far as anyone watching, the Hurt Business reigns supreme tonight.
Okay.
Bottom line.
He said it all. I want to add to it, but whose hand was raised?
But also, I mean, can we also just bring up the fact, and I'm not trying to take away any credit from the Hurt Business. Congratulations on the victory. Kofi's knee was hurt at that point in which
Let me stop you right there.
Injured.
He was injured.
No. Let me ask you a question. Who won? Who won?
The man sitting right in front of me.
There you
The man who unbuttoned his suit jacket the second he sat down in this chair.
Because I got style, Charlie. And I got W's. I just beat a former world champion.
Tis true.
What else do I have to say besides Hurt Business wins all day?
But he had already had a match, man, and his knee was hurt.
And? Whose fault is that?
Why you guys delete messages? Whoever the mod is who keeps popping off like that, quit doing that.
Willing or able to take
Until
you on.
I
He should have said no.
give
He
you
said
like
he
a
accepted, and
clue that I'm upset about something, please just keep your gun in its holster, gunslinger.
You know what? I want you to come back when you 100% and handle me. You
But
know
he's
what
the
I'm saying?
champ.
Do that.
But he's the champ. He should be 100% all the time.
You're right. You're right.
If it was me, another
You just like straps, don't you? You like picking
I
the
mean,
straps
honestly, it's not even about
Oh, our truth can call it a strap. I heard they're not supposed to call it that.
You do what you got to do to defend, to prove yourself. I mean, look what happened tonight.
Right.
The Steelers lost to Washington.
Yeah, the Steelers
Undefeated.
lost to Boston. Big deal. The New Day lost to the Hurt Business. That's what's news. That's what's selling.
That's what we're talking
what's
about right
important
now.
It's kind of
Right now.
even.
It's not even.
No, it's
Because
not
he
even
beat you and then you beat
I'm
him.
not
No.
sitting here arguing with you all night, right?
Look at the scoreboard.
This is what we were
They
talking
were in
about
2
before
and 2.
Truth, where you just sometimes you need to.
I'm listening and
before
talking.
you-
I'm just trying to chip in on what's going on.
Yeah, paying attention to how it works.
You're trying to direct.
And our
Hey,
first
Sheldon, I
match
have a
against the New Day,
question
we
for
beat
you.
them.
Uh-oh.
Look, Cedric is really bringing some valuable assets to the Hurt Business.
Absolutely.
How would you say he's been?
I like
fitting in
this Charlie
with the
outfit.
group,
Her
with
outfits
the
have been
team
suspect
thus far?
recently. Like suspect on like fashion police are coming to get her.
I
But
think-
this
first of all,
outfit
I
is
think
pretty
that's
good.
a silly question because, again, tonight Cedric beat former world champion Kofi Kingston.
Facts.
What else do we need to say?
He was hurt, though.
I'm
He
just
was
asking.
hurt.
I'm just, you know.
I'm sorry. Who are we? Are we the? We're the what business?
Hurt.
Exactly. So Kofi Kingston was just
Getting that
as
business.
usual.
Oh, it was
He
just
stepped
business
in
as
the ring with the
usual.
Hurt
Wait,
Business.
wait a minute.
He got hurt
Okay, Shelton.
and he lost.
I see you. I see
Okay.
And I
you.
won.
So now, because you know you are climbing this mountain, proving yourselves individually,
Giddy Urban.
collectively,
That's
does
what I
the
am
Hurt
for
Business deserve another
this
tag team title
cyberpunk
shot?
game. I want that
Charlie,
cyberpunk. I'm giddy for that.
You have a habit of asking weird questions.
You do that
We
sometimes,
just
Charlie.
beat
You were putting
Barbie
down
helped
both
Charlie out with
hosts
their
on the
outfits? I
show.
think
Look,
so.
Now
I'm
I
just-
gotta step
look,
up. No,
I
I'm
think
just
so.
kidding.
Charlie, I'm just saying, you gotta ask the right questions, man. What happened tonight? I'm asking one more time. What happened tonight? What happened tonight? What happened
You
tonight? I won.
You
didn't I?
won.
So
But
should we-
Shelton lost.
I beat both members of the New Day in back-to-back weeks.
Tonight?
No.
In back to
Back to back.
Truth, listen.
Y'all
back to back.
confusing me, bro.
Y'all confusing.
Sometimes.
This is actually true. It sometimes is
Told
very,
you to
very
chill, boss.
honest.
Launchpad, you
Most
need to
time
chill as
attention
well,
pays
man.
me.
Get your eyes on the
And
prize,
attention
man.
told me that you
We're
lost,
talking about Raw Talk.
and
Why are
you
you
picked
talking
the
to,
bones
to
'cause
moderators and
Madonna
stuff, dude?
Kofi's knee was hurt.
Stirring up a
So
little bit of the
what-
pot,
why
man.
was
You're
Kofi's
looking like
knee
a
hurt?
problem. How about you talk about
Because
Raw,
of the battle
dude?
with you.
Quit trying to call people out. I got
Kofi
this,
stepped
all
in the
right?
ring with me, and what happened to Kofi?
Let me handle
He got
it.
what?
We're supposed to be here to
Say
talk
it.
about Raw, right?
Hurt.
You haven't said one thing
That's
about
what the
Raw. You're
business
talking
I'm
about
in.
Ms. and
I'm
Mrs.
in
and
the
now you're
Hurt
trying to
business.
call out
Okay.
moderators.
I'm not in the.
Let's
Kurt
not make
Angle
this a
hurt his
problem,
knees,
dude.
so that's
Come in
why
here and
he
hang
lost.
out
I'm
with
in the
us,
Hurt
all right?
business. I
Let's
get in
chill
that
together.
ring, and I hurt people.
It's not sympathy.
You
business.
know all about that.
All right.
I got this. Don't
We're
worry.
supposed to
I
say
got
front behind
this.
truth.
A
We can
good
call people.
vocabulary lesson.
Word up. Okay.
Hurt, H-U-R-T. We know the definition now. We know the men behind the word, and for that we
Dude,
thank
that
you for
Shelton
coming on
suit
Raw Talk.
is on
Thank
point,
you.
man. I like that
And
suit.
And you know what, Cedric? I'm gonna work on my questions for you too.
Just saying, they gotta.
I'm gonna work on them. I want to be better for you.
You
Hey, I
already
wanna
knew
get
the
a
answer to
run
them. That's all I'm
off of
saying.
That's a
Charlie.
real nice suit, man.
Can't
I
make it
like,
look
I
fake.
like
Guys,
that.
so thank
Let me
you
get
so
that.
much.
Let me get that suit,
Hurt.
Shelton.
Not hurts.
Not that
All right,
exact
and these
suit,
men
but I want
tonight,
one
they
like
beat-
it. If I got that exact suit, I'd be
Going out
swimming
the
in
tag
it.
team champs
I'd be
and
like, look, guys,
with
it
that,
fits
we welcome in the
perfectly.
women's tag team champions. Nia
I'd be drowning in the suit. You guys would just see a suit with like my head sticking out, like just the top of my head. I'd be like, can you guys see me? You'd hear it like this. He'd be like,
Hey guys, alright, I'm can you guys see me?
I'm in the suit. I'm in the suit, guys. Wear the suit. Uh-oh. Shayna Baszler. She's gonna be so upset.
I understand that. How are you feeling? You want to put it into words? What's going through your mind right now?
How are you?
La
how
la
are you
la
feeling?
la.
I'm a champion. How are you feeling?
Well,
Charlie, are you mad that somebody stole half of your shirt?
Oh.
Did you pay full price for that sucker?
I am a little chilly.
Did you pay full price for
I'm
that?
a little chilly.
I
at
would
least,
ask for a refund.
But at least my boobs are still in the front of me. That's good news, right?
Oh.
Well, if Shayna and I get a hold of you.
Dang.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, please.
They'll be
It's
on
like
your
that
back.
out
Come
here?
on. They'll be on your back.
That's messed up.
Yes, that's what we do.
Can we have
Twist
some?
people up.
Dang, there's about to be a feud happening. What just happened?
Boobs on your back. If that's what you want.
I actually like them where they are, but thank you so much.
Dang.
Otherwise, I'd have to sit backwards.
What is going on?
And get dressed
Dang. Yo, the amount of the escalation that escalated so quickly.
Asuka and Lana have defeated
Wow.
the tag
Okay.
team champions. This is something I think a lot of people look at, and I mean this as it's
Dude,
a fact,
Charlie's
but
about to
also
get
I'm
tossed
saying that
somewhere.
I don't think anyone expected you two to have lost. To
That was
tandem.
savage moments.
Especially considering Lana is someone that no one has really taken seriously
Savage
around
moments
here for
of
the
wrestling.
Nobody should take her serious. I did not lose to Lana.
No.
She capitalizes on Asuka, who's the champion, by
Raw
the
Women's
way.
Champion. Raw Women's Champion.
I understand.
Dude, I did not see that coming either.
That shouldn't even be legal.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be legal.
She's
Are
a
y'all
distraction.
complaining? No. Lana's on a good streak right now.
A streak?
I would call it a streak.
A streak.
Like down the skunk's back. But she's
Like
okay,
down
no,
a
not
skunk's
like that.
back.
Like,
skunk? Yeah.
I'm comparing her to Goldberg.
Oh.
We should start calling her Lana Berg.
Lana Berg. Oh God. Dude, this episode is wild. I love it. This is a wild Raw talk, guys. We decided a wild Raw
I
talk.
have no potato salad
Usually
in
like
catering.
you.
That's why.
You know she had soup. She had a
Or
little
the
soupy.
fish, you know what
She had
I'm
a little
saying?
soup. She had some fish in that soup too.
It was too soupy.
It was a little soupy.
You ever had some soupy?
There's a little salt in that soup. I'm sorry. You know where I was going. Then I'm gonna back off.
I'm comparing her to Goldberg. We should call her Lana
Now
Berg.
I want to talk about the fact that
Lana Berg.
Lana Berg.
I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind that nickname.
Lana Berg.
Naya, next week,
yes,
you have the task of facing Lana, who,
Dude,
as we heard
I
earlier,
love Raw
expressing a lot
talk.
of
I love Raw
concern
talk.
about how she was going to do against you, but Asuka able to talk some encouragement and some words
Pumped
of
Is
wisdom.
that healthy? You think that's
And I mean-
healthy? You think Lana against Naya, possibly the most powerful female in the locker room, you think talking Lana into that match is a healthy friendship?
What a good tag partner I got.
Yeah.
You hear that? Good job. Thanks, tag partner.
Well, it's giving her confidence.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
really great.
Are you a little bit worried? I mean, listen.
Hey.
Sometimes it's
I
not
bet
just
you can
about what
stand
you're
out in the middle
capable
of
of, but
traffic.
what people who are around you believe you're
That's
capable of.
different.
You know, talk some confidence into you, and
That's
that seems to be what's happening with Lana
Did you lose
and
half your
Asuka.
brain when you lost half your shirt, Charlie?
Oh
by
no,
asking me that
dude.
dumb question?
Yo, this is a feud right
really
now.
getting.
I do not.
This is heated.
I do not understand.
Who's in charge?
Why
Holy
you think
moly, yo.
I don't know. This is really
Did
ridiculous.
they really have like a run-in backstage or something? This is sounding personal.
That's, is your name Karen?
Yes.
You want to speak to the manager?
Oh
Is
God.
that your name? Is that who sold you that shirt? Is
Oh, yo, what is happening?
Get out of here. Have you seen my tracker?
She said, "Is that who sold you that shirt, Karen?"
Hey,
Dude,
Charlie,
this is
you could totally
horrendous.
survive jumping off this bridge.
And
that would be
great.
a bad friend that said that to you.
But if I was
Oh
gonna
my
jump
God.
off the
Yeah,
bridge
there are
anyways,
worse women's wrestlers than Lana
and
for
someone
sure.
was like, "Hey, you
someone
could
should
do
talk you out of
because
it. A good
Lana was
friend
gonna
would
face
talk
Nia
At least she's
regardless."
trying to get better, you know. I see people who just are staying so
Talk you
stagnant
into
with
it.
their
You know what I'm
whackness.
saying? Give you that mojo.
Her
has
whackness
come on to
is
Raw Talk,
starting to
actually,
fade a little
on
bit at
couple
least.
occasions, Truth, you know this. She has come on. She's expressed extreme confidence that she wants to be.
She said, "Do you
a
want to talk to the
champion,
manager?" And
that
Naya
she
came
is
back
going
quick,
to
like,
work
"Oh, is that who
until-
sold you
And
that
I
shirt?"
have seen her on Instagram in the ring with Natty.
I will give it to Lana. I'll give it to
practicing
Lana.
and
She
training.
does get back up after she's been knocked down numerous times. She does.
That's intensity.
But I literally have taken my foot off her neck for a second, and she caught a couple. But next week, trust me, my foot is going to be digging very deep into her neck, and she will not be getting back up. I am sick and tired of letting this little blonde, you know what, get away thinking that she can really compete with champions like Shayna.
Yeah, she's really good on Instagram and TikTok. That's so. When was that a requirement to be a wrestler?
It's not, and I actually don't respect that part of her persona either. I think that it's like a little tacky.
I do.
Well, but you love TikTok, Truth.
I love everything and everybody.
But what I'm saying is it has nothing to do with her social media influencer status. I have seen Lana putting in a lot more effort than she used to.
Oh my God.
That's passion.
Pretty, you know about players' voice votes?
Every
Yeah.
single woman, regardless if they put
Mo,
it
did
on
you
social media
look?
or if it gets blasted all over a freaking WWE
I'm an
carnival,
official
has worked their
co-streamer.
freaking
Jeff Keighley, the guy who
ass
runs
off
the
for
Game
this
Awards,
company.
emailed me directly.
Puts it on TikTok or whatever the heck
He
she puts it
emailed
on.
me directly to invite me to co-stream, and he gave me the banner to show that I'm an official co-streamer of the Game Awards. I got the details, man. I got the inside scoop. There's some other scoops I can't tell you about right now, but I got the scoops, baby.
Done next week. I'm sick of it. I'm sick
I
of
have
her.
not
I'm
voted
sick of
yet.
the talk. Done. Next question.
So my final question that
Lana
I want to
versus
ask you,
Table
and
feud of the
I
year. Yes.
A whole lot of respect for what you just said.
I do.
And I agree. I don't think you need to show it off in order for it to be true or happening. One thing I do want to know, and I need to wrap this up pretty quickly, but next week really is the momentum builder heading into TLC.
I looked at my email today and I was like, wait,
going
what?
to be indicative of the outcome that we
Who
will find
emailed me?
being the case during your tag team title match against
Awesome,
Asuka
dude.
and
He must like what we do here. He must have seen some of my reaction videos from last year.
I am sick and tired of the way things are around here, okay? This is the truth, the truth. No one in that locker room can out-wrestle me. There's no one in that locker room more powerful than Nia. The fact that Lana has a bunch of followers on Instagram and TikTok, and she's getting all these opportunities, she shouldn't even be out here, okay? And we're gonna remedy that.
Oh.
That's all this is.
Dang,
That's all
all right.
this opportunity is. It's a remedy for us.
Yep.
Okay,
I
and
heard
you're
about the
to find out.
Slammies too.
Okay.
That's
Ladies,
cool, man. I'm
TLC
glad they brought
will
those back.
still be standard.
Lana Berg.
Lana Berg. Lana Berg.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. Yeah.
She tried to tap him with the mic.
Every one of our guests tonight. No, I'm not. Relax.
No, I'm not. Hey, R-Truth and Nia might still have heat. Remember the Royal Rumble thing where she like bodied him so hard and he went into the barricade, I think, and actually got a little injured off of that. They might actually have some heat. All right, here comes Drew Mac. All dressed in black.
It's crazy at all. That's what we do.
I mean,
Where's the long sleeve shirt he wore earlier?
Sometimes you just gotta fight it out.
Yeah, just you go over what happened, put it into your words, and how it made you feel, how it was remedied. Take us through it.
This isn't the first time, it's not the last time Sheamus and I have punched each other very hard in the face. It's simple. He caught me with the brogue kick. I'm aware it was accidental. Nonetheless, he knew it was going to happen next.
Scoops. Don't worry, you're gonna get the scoops, guys. Just tune in on Thursday for the Game Awards. I'll be live streaming during the Game Awards, co-streaming them, and you guys will get the scoops.
This is exactly what's going to happen to you. We start working together, which is the most terrifying thing in the entire world. When Drew McIntyre and Sheamus start beating you up.
Yeah, that is
We see a
crazy.
little table in the background. We're like, hey, what could we do? Oh my God.
Oh man.
Dude, they ripped this guy apart.
To be fair, he brought it on himself. He got between us and then went right through the table. Man, that was fun. My adrenaline was flying. You see the marks on my face?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
I got a lump up here. Sheamus has an egg sticking out the side of his
The love hits.
Just little love taps, little love taps. So show the rest of the roster, you better bring the physicality if you want to keep up with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Because if you don't, you aren't getting anywhere near my championship.
Dang, yeah, his face is all hit up.
Look, women are so much different than men because this.
What's the crack? What's the crack? What's going
there
on?
he is.
Oh snap!
Surprise running.
Hey, y'all not gonna start fighting.
Hey, Sheamus is here. Look, he does have a little shiner forming on his head.
Y'all not gonna start fighting over here, right?
Yeah,
No,
look at his
they're
cheek.
all good right now.
For the last 20 minutes.
Sheamus was not scheduled for this.
Dressed like this.
Yeah, thanks for dressing up.
Yeah, he did dress up
They give me
pretty
3
good, didn't
points
he?
if I go in and dress like this. It's great, you know
I
what
like
mean?
it, dog.
Thanks, fella. Appreciate that.
I
You
like
got
it,
good
dog.
taste as well, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Coming from
you killing it, dog.
So Sheamus,
You know what I'm saying?
you're
killing it.
okay with the fact that Drew had to come take care of business after you accidentally brogue kicked him in the ring, right?
Listen, tonight was not the first time we had a Barney and knocked the heads off each other. You know what I mean? Threw punches and got in a scuffle, and it probably won't be the last. But you know, we iron out our differences. You know what I'm saying? We lay them all out there, and then we just move on to the next day, right?
Exactly. If we do that to each other, my goodness, imagine we do it to our opponents, or Pat Buck if he gets between us.
You know what? This actually, I feel like that is a true sign of a brotherhood, because I think with your siblings, a lot of times you can have these
on a day I
back
work,
and
of course.
forths and these conflicts and confrontations
sucks,
like that, and
Right.
2 seconds later, no problem.
I like
mean,
that,
it really
dog.
does show
I like
you guys
that.
are more like brothers and friends.
Speaking of confrontations as well, yeah. He's celebrating his 4-year anniversary there with Kaylin there on Wednesday. You know what I mean? She's probably raging now. He's not back home at this stage already, and we're all keeping him
And
here,
now look
you know?
for the
4
end
years.
photos. He's got the cut on his face.
4
years, that's
Kaylin,
good,
ruined
dog.
the pictures.
Kaylin
And the
That's
cats,
good,
you know what I
man.
mean? Of course, big shout out to Izzy there, me mom, me
Big
board,
shout
and
out.
the 3 dogs, you know, Frodo, Vesper, and Dawn at home, probably wrecking
This is
her
like the
head.
first time you've been on a TV show. You're doing all your shows.
Right, I'm just taking over the
Shout
show.
out, dog. To everybody.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah. What's up, Mom?
We're talking about the physicality. Also, there's a lot of message in the physicality, and we're hitting each other. I think Raw need to step it up, start bringing the physicality, because I quite frankly think some people aren't. And if you can't bring the physicality, you can't keep up with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, you're going to get lost in the shuffle or kicked off our damn roster because you don't belong on it.
Oh, talking that
when
trash.
you brogue kicked Drew in the ring. Look, because I saw you backstage. You were pacing back and forth. You were beside yourself. You knew what happened.
Big
what was
brogue
going through your mind at
kick
this
right
exact
to the
moment
face
when,
of
once you kicked him?
Drew McIntyre.
That was a sweet
I really
brogue
like
kick.
the way that they leveled it out, though.
Dog.
That's good
You
stuff.
went lost the match.
You didn't feel bad?
I mean, look, he's got all his teeth, right? His nose isn't a bit crooked. Like, I just, look at that. I mean, let's not be honest here. I'm not comparing the Claymore against the Brogue, but the Brogue, I mean...
Come on, let's not go down this avenue
you know
again.
what I mean?
How many hours do we have? The amount of times we've argued what's the better finisher at the bar. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, who's WWE champion?
Man, both of y'all
bruised
up, man.
Ooh, talking that trash. Uh-oh.
Anyway, listen, I'm waiting in the bar. Come on, hurry up.
He wants a Guinness.
What y'all
The
drinking?
man wants a Guinness.
Special run-ins.
I think you
didn't see
both
that
deserve
coming.
Guinnesses tonight. I have a question, though, because obviously this is all good between you and Sheamus. No issue, no problem. But the fact that he did accidentally kick you in the ring resulted in AJ Styles getting the win, who we all know is your opponent at TLC with this pretty little thing right here on the line. So how does that make you feel?
Was you mad deep down?
Make you a little concerned now, or what?
I mean, obviously I'm not happy getting kicked in the face. I'm especially not happy that AJ Styles got the victory, because now he's going to go on about it and talk about it.
Right.
And that's all I'm going to hear about next week. But the fact of the matter is, I've got the match with AJ. I mentioned it earlier. Technically, this is a match where AJ might have the advantage with ladders involved. He's got the big man by his side, but I've had the odds stacked against me before, and I'm going to overcome. And honestly, this is a match that the fans are buzzing about. I've seen social media, everyone's excited for the first time ever, Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. And me personally, I've wanted this match since I was 16 years old.
Whoa.
I started training at 15. AJ was setting the world on fire back then. He's a few years older than me.
I was watching him too, dog, when I was young.
Yeah, you were, when you're a big John Cena fan.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I've
Yes,
been waiting for this
I was
match
a
for
big
long,
John
long
Cena
time.
fan
And
in
I
my
was outside the
childhood.
company, obviously, and AJ and I kept passing each other like
What
ships in
the
the
heck?
night. The match never happened. AJ came to WWE. I finally returned to WWE, got in the same roster. The match was about to happen. He disappeared to SmackDown. Right before it happened, finally he's back on Raw. It's almost like he's been ducking me for my entire career, it feels like.
Now
Finally, we're here. He's got the big
time,
man
bro.
by his side. The match is going to happen. We're going to have a hell of a match, but in the end, as always, Drew McIntyre will still be standing WWE champion.
Woo! Hey, you gonna bring the sword with you?
So bring the sword everywhere.
Do that belong to Excalibur, or is it Sword and Stone?
I mean, it's a little bit of A, column B. You know, it's actually a little family heirloom. I thought was lost for a long time. And
now
Sheamus,
it's been found.
Yep, spoke to my dad, found it, brought it back to me. It's brought back the heritage, brought back out even more fighting spirit if you thought
And
it was bad before.
hopefully it brings you some luck at TLC, because after what we saw tonight, Drew, you have your work cut out for you, but I have no doubt.
They try to play us out right now.
You are a two-time WWE champion for a reason, and with that, we do have to say goodbye. So, Drew, thank you so much for coming on Raw Talk. Our Truth. You need to
Good
work on a
stuff.
filter. We'll get to that. I'm Charlie Caruso, everybody. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Bit of a word with Sheamus for taking up all my time.
Took up all his time. He had some other things he wanted to say there, apparently. That was good. It was good. It was a good episode. All right, so I got my new Kalisto, my new Johnny Gargano, my new Jeff Hardy, my new Ginger. Wow. Oh, is there a new Shinsuke? I'll work on it later. I'll work on it later. That was cool. It is about that time though for us to have a little talk about everything that we saw tonight. Little talk, just a little conversation. Might even call it a little chat. Some people might call it that. Let's do it. A grapple sneeze? Maybe a grapple sneeze. Oh, bye, Dudley. Dudley likes that song. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Monday Night Raw. Goodness gracious. Man, they really packed stuff in here. I do feel like they took their time with some stuff. They definitely doubled up on some entrances and things, but overall they did pack a lot into this show here. Let me get my background music and let me get my calculator. We can have ourselves a little chat about this. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, we got some background music. A little bit. All right. Calculator. All right, we got it. All right, so if you watched Monday Night Raw, tonight's episode, which was December the 7th, 2020, the final episode of Monday Night Raw coming from the original ThunderDome, because next week the go-home show for TLC is going to emanate from their brand new ThunderDome arena, which is cool because we'll get to see it, but then we'll also get to see the pay-per-view less than a week later and see how they make that look as well. I'm always interested to see how they decorate or how they make a pay-per-view pop, you know, what the color scheme is going to look like in the arena and all that. It's going to be fun. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. We're going to find out. Where's new ThunderDome? It's still in Florida as far as I know. It's I think it's like the Tropicana Dome or something like that. It's coming up. Heck to the yes. So let's find out. If you watched Raw along with me tonight and you want to give it a score out of 10, please put it in the chat. I want to see what your score is. And we're gonna add it to the overall score here. Let's see what we got. We got an 8.2 from Panda. Oh, Elijah gave it an 8.4. I see it. He liked it. Snipe said 7.9. Says it's definitely passable. Let's see. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Cameron said 7.7, just a little below the finish line. He said. Still a good show though. 8.1 from We Rupt. He said they turned in a pretty good thing here. Ringmaster gave it an 8.3. He says they have they have mastered this ring enough for him to give it a good score. 8.3. 8.0 says Mo. 8.0. Nice. Mo liked it. Mo wasn't even in the Thunderdome tonight, and he still liked it. Launchpad says a 10. I can't let you give it a 10 Launchpad. 10 out of 10 should be reserved for like ground-shaking, earth-shattering episodes, not a week before the go-home show where nothing of a whole lot of consequence happened. No, there were no big returns. There were no big reveals. There was no like earth-shattering situations. There was no I don't know. I would say that this was an okay show, but I can't let you give it a 10. So if you rethink your score and give it something maybe under a 9.0, then I'll take it. But I can't let 10s be in here if the show is not some of that stuff. It's got to be just earth-shattering for it to be a 10, man. 7.9 says Madness. All right, I can see that. Madness said it was a pretty good show. I like it. I like it. Marcus said 8.0. I got you. Marcus liked it as well. 8.4 says King Spade. He probably liked it more because his food showed up. He might have given it a lower score than that if his food didn't get there. Empire said 8.0. Empire liked it. Look at all these scores, man. Oh yeah. Heartbreak said 7.2. Really? What brought it down that low for you, Heartbreak? I mean, that's still a good score. Great tag match. Hey, like I said, dude, you can say it all you want, but I'm not taking your 10. I'll take anything under a 9 from you, but this was not a 10, dude. I'm glad it was a 10 to you, but I will not take 10s on this show. So rethink your score or just get left out. You got two choices, man. It's up to you. You're right about that. Like I said, man, food helps a lot. All right, so you got about 30 seconds to rethink your score before I'm moving on. Man, let me tell you something. The show was not bad. I want to know what brought the score down that far for Heartbreak though, because he gave it, I think, the lowest score. And he's got a good mind for wrestling, so I want to know what kind of like struck it down. In general, never got into the show, no matter how hard I tried. Ended up being bored through the whole ordeal. It did have a tinge of not mattering, but I like what they did with the Drew McIntyre stuff. I think that brought me back into it. I love when the Hurt Business shows up. And I think they did a pretty good job with Dana Brooke tonight. I mean, she actually seemed like the star of that match, which is crazy to say. But I could see what you mean. There were things that were a little underwhelming or a little under interesting. I could see that. Launchpad, you're not even listening to me if you're gonna try to give it a 9.9. You didn't even listen. So sorry, dude. We're not taking your score. Unfortunately, you can't take your score. You got to follow directions, man. I'm trying to make your score actually matter here, and you're not even listening to what I'm saying. I said it has to be below a 9.0. How is 9.9 below a 9.0? I'm just not going to pay attention to your next couple messages, because obviously you're just doing your own thing. You're off in La La Land or something, which is cool. I'm glad you're in La La Land, man. It must be a nice place to be at. Some of us have to live in reality, though, so I gotta live in reality when I do a review show. I can't just go taking 9s and 10s and stuff. All right, so let's do the math. Oh wait, no, I gotta give my score. My score is an 8. I think this was a fun show. I think that's as high as I can give it because it seems like it's setting up a lot of stuff, and they're actually like delivering on these storylines. I'm getting pulled in to the storylines. I'm liking what they've done. the wrestling was really good tonight, man. We got some really good matches. We got Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Lashley, and they actually let them go. I thought this was going to be like a 2-minute little, you know, Jeff gets distracted and gets the hurt lock put on him, and that's it. I'm glad they let him wrestle. We saw really, really cool stuff tonight. Also, I already gave the props that I feel are deserved for what they're doing with this Retribution and Ali and all that, and Ricochet, and I don't think it's a shining spark, but I do think that it's going somewhere, and it's actually progressing a little bit, so that's good as well. It's better than just having them come out here and beat up somebody. Like I said, I would gladly trade a flippy match for a good story, and so if they can give me a little bit of a good match and give me some story that's going forward, I'm gonna like that. And a lot of Raw is just stagnant, showing you the same stuff you've already seen before, and not really going anywhere. So it was nice to see several different storylines actually pushing forward. The ending was cool to me. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, what the heck happened at that ending?" I think that ending was fun. I think it shows that there's a really thin line between The Fiend and Bray Wyatt, and that like that thin line is so thin that you really can't tell what you're dealing with, you know? Randy thought he had Bray in his world, but he didn't. It turns out Bray and The Fiend, they're so close that you can't separate them completely, and I love that. The Drew McIntyre and Sheamus stuff, it got me emotionally invested when they were when it seemed like their friendship was going to be tested there, and it was tested. I like the way that turned out. I like AJ getting the win here. Miz and Morrison and AJ had great interaction on Miz TV. I just really like the flow of this show as well, and it shows that there are different acts that actually coincide and know what each other is up to. Like with Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle, like it showed that they're paying attention to what each other is up to, because Jeff was actually into what Matt was talking about because he knows that they have a common goal. This is what I'm talking about with other shows that seem like one segment, okay, it's over, that's the end of the show, nobody knows each other, nobody hangs out backstage. This seemed like an actual roster with problems. Like it seemed like a family with family issues, and I really enjoy that because it's rewarding to know which characters you're dealing with and seeing how they interact with each other. And we got some first-time matches tonight too, some cool things. And then the Pat Patterson stuff here and there, it was really well put together. The amount of appreciation they showed for Pat Patterson, and it continues to be something that they're doing, which to me it's a plus for the show, because Pat Patterson not being with us anymore, that's something that really matters in the world of wrestling, and he's done so much good that I like them including that. The minuses on this show are that things did seem drawn out, especially with like double entrances and like some spots and a lot of commercials here and there. Like it just seemed like they were injecting commercials a lot of the time into spots that didn't need to be there. Gosh, yeah, and just overall, I really was hoping that there would be some sort of like big moment that would get people to tune in next week for the go home show, and I didn't see that big moment. I saw stuff that was cool, but not like a super huge moment. If they would have left Drew and Sheamus broken apart, then that would be something big. If they would have actually rang the bell for Randy winning and then did the blackout stuff, then maybe like right when the bell rings, the lights go out, and then the Fiend pops up and he gets the mandible claw. That could have been something else as well. It feels like it fell a little short of where it could have been, like a 8.2 or 8.3 or 8.5, all the way up from there. So the highest that I could think of for this, and still be truthful with the minus, the feeling that I get from the whole show, it felt a little bit filler-ish.
So yeah, 8.0. That's as high as I can go. But I really did like this Raw. It was fun, and I got to give them props because they didn't inject a lot of the like 24/7 champion running around and a bunch of people chasing him. Like it seemed like a to the point show with not a lot of jokey weirdness. It seemed like they actually put on a wrestling show. So yeah, 8.0 for me. I liked it. I would recommend watching this. I think watching this is going to help, especially with the Drew stuff, with the Fiend stuff, with the Hurt Business stuff, with the Cedric Alexander stuff, Kofi, Xavier. Like, I just think that a lot of these things are wheels in motion right now, and I like that. Worst Raws to me are the ones where it doesn't feel like any wheels are in motion. It's just, here's a fight, here's a fight. All right, see you next week. So, I liked it. Let's do the math. Let's find out what the math says about this. What does the math say? Let's do the math. Yeah, and Bray sent us to commercial. That was cool as well. Bray sending us to commercial was cool. Let's get it. The math. All right, so we got up to 104. Wow, we broke 100. Yay! Yay! We broke 100. Oh my god, boys. It's the math. What happened to that Shad guy? Shad. Oh, you talking about that guy with the dreadlocks who was on Raw Underground? Is that who you're talking about? I don't know. We broke 100, guys. Heck to the yes. All right, so let's add them up. We got an 8.2, an 8.4, a 7.9, a 7.7, and a 8.1. That's 5 scores right there. Now we got an 8.3, we got an 8.0, 7.9, 8.0, and an 8.4. That's another 5 scores, so that's 10 altogether. Then we got an 8.0, a 7.2, and an 8.0. Ooh. So that's 13 scores. This could be somewhat close here. Just off the top. So it's 104 divided by 13. Let me recount them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. All right. Equals 8.0. Wow, it's exactly the score I gave it. Very nice. 8.0 straight up. Look, straight up. 8.00. Wow, that's like as close as I can get to accurately portraying it. Dude, I got ratings. I've been within like 0.3 of the final score with the last like 10 scores. They got the point, baby. They got it. Raw turning in some good entertainment. I must say I'm thankful for that, because sitting here for 3 hours every Monday and seeing stagnant stuff is not what I'm trying to do. It's good stuff. They tie it up with NXT, but NXT is gonna have another show coming up in 2 days here, so NXT still stands to take the lead here. AEW stands to tie it up, and Impact stands to tie up second place this week. So does SmackDown. We're gonna have to see, man. It's exciting stuff, man. I love seeing what these shows are able to put together, and the different gosh, how do I put it? Styles of entertainment that these shows put on, because they all have their unique feel to them. I don't feel like any of these shows are carbon copies of each other's formula at all. So it's just really exciting to see how they get to that level of entertainment that can push them over the edge and get them a point. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Heck yeah. AEW tweeted it. Shaq on Wednesday. Oh dang. So Shaq and Sting? Dang, dude. They might hit that million then. Shaq and Sting on the same episode of Dynamite. Ooh boy. You named him Shad? Oh, that's what I called him? Oh, I forgot I named him that. I come up with so many nicknames. That's cool. Wow. Well, NXT's got their Fallout episode from War Games, and you know they're gonna come out of the gate swinging. So hopefully we get a good episode of NXT. I think it's basically a foregone conclusion that Wednesday is gonna be probably the best wrestling day of the week. But we'll have to see what Impact can hand us. Raw put in a good effort this week. I don't think Raw is going to be the best show of the week. I think it was okay. I think it was good enough for a recommendation, but I do think we're going to see better stuff than Raw this week. Hopefully. I mean, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? If this was not the best show of the week, man, we're in for some good stuff. And I think that every brand has the ability to outdo Raw this week. But Raw did not hand in a bad effort to start things off here. And coming off the back of an NXT takeover like what we just got, we're in cloud 9 right now with wrestling, man. It's really good stuff to see so many good shows doing so many good things. I love it. You can't see AEW's tweets. They blocked you. Dude, AEW blocked you? Dang, I never thought I'd see the day. Mo is blocked by AEW. Wow. Were you just like too much of a super fan? Did they get scared of you? Were they like, he likes us too much? We gotta block that guy. Block him. Heck yeah, it's gonna be a great week, man. I don't foresee any show dropping the ball this week. I think every show is gonna maybe SmackDown. SmackDown is, I think they are the closest to maybe not handing in a point this week. But I wouldn't bet on it. I would not bet on it. I was stan of AEW. I know, right? That's why I'm like, what? Were they scared you were gonna start stalking them or something? Oh yeah. Either way, guys, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Yep, we got scoops on Thursday, that's for sure. What a week we got. So everybody on YouTube, you know the deal by now, but I hope you know the deal by now, but if you don't, I'm going to tell you one more time. Come on over to my Twitch channel, because I'm going to continue streaming tonight. This is not the end of my streaming for the evening, but it is the end of this particular stream, because I have to go offline or else YouTube deletes my my stream. I don't know why YouTube's technology works that way, but I gotta do what I gotta do to keep it up, to keep the broadcast on YouTube. So I'll be going offline, guys. We'll be coming back on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. It's actually right there in the chat for you as well. So come on over, guys. Come hang out. We're gonna be observing more festivities this evening. They thought I was gonna pop up on a BTE episode. Yeah, they were like, dude, who's this Mo guy? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Thank you to everybody who gave your ratings tonight. Thank you everybody who gave your scores. And thank you, WeRup, for giving bits, dude. Thank you. WeRup killed it. Killed it with the bits. And so did Mo. Thank you very much, Mo. Aw, yeah. I will see you guys in just a bit. That was the chat.